Scenes.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Markiplier here.
Oh my god, he's here? Were you not in the FNAF movie recently?
My God. No, he wasn't.
No.
Spoilers. We're before the names and we're actually spoilers for the FNAF
I know,
movie.
sorry. He wasn't in it, right?
He wasn't
Scheduling
in it.
conflict.
No, it's scheduling conflict.
It was, wasn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Do you know who was in it though? Matt Pat.
Matt Pat was in it, yeah. There was another YouTuber, but I don't know, FNAF
I don't know.
YouTubers.
Matt Pat's the only one I've seen video of. Like they try to explain the FNAF like lore.
Yeah.
That's the only one I've seen.
I don't like him because he's done things that annoy me, but, you know, like, good on him, I guess. He really popularised
I mean,
it.
I was big into his content, but it's very samey.
Yes.
As you could imagine.
Plus, some of his things are literally just ridiculous.
I guess.
Like, come on, bro.
I feel like he
Just doing this
doesn't
for a
come.
joke.
I feel like he doesn't come up with a lot of series
Mhm.
nowadays, anyway. But like, so I just like he's retraining stuff, which annoys me. But
But hey,
what can you do?
that's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
A game,
theory.
Hello, Graeme.
Hello, Ewan.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
Nice. We'd love to see it
pleasant.
on this Scottish evening.
Scottish evening. We're back. We are the Scenes podcast,
We are the Scenes podcast.
and we're back.
We're
actually back. You know,
We're back. Yes.
we had their little Star Wars binge.
You're still in the middle of it, listener.
That's true. Yeah, you
Probably.
probably still got some episodes to come out as we're recording this.
Yes.
And we did some like sort of silly in between episodes, you know, some quizzes and that, just to keep the energy light.
Yeah. Don't want you to get your ass blasted by
Oh,
Star Wars
your
content from
ass
every angle.
Has been blasted.
Yes.
You've
Just
been
like Starkiller Base.
listening to straight jizz music from Figuring Dan and the Modal Nodes.
Oh my, that sounds like it could be real.
That's the name of the Cantina band, bro.
Is it? Oh my god, it's real.
Bro, literally. Those guys are called Figuring Dan and the Modal Nodes, and they play jazz music.
Playing on Tatooine near you.
Why does everyone want to go back to Tatooine?
Bro.
I wish I could manifest like a good John Boy. Like, why does everyone want to go back to Jakku?
Yeah,
We'll
aye.
cut that.
Keep that in now. Hold on.
I love B-roll. But yeah, we're not going to necessarily stop messing around because that's what we do. That's
True.
our lifeblood. It's our
That's it.
subsistence.
Hell yeah.
But you know, we're back today with just a fun, normal chat, you know?
Aye, just to kind of like see what's up. There's like some things that have been happened or like I've seen since we've spoke to each other last. So I guess we'll just cover some
Just
of
a
them.
catch up. Yeah, we're doing, you know, we're like, 10 episodes in now at least, and we're finally doing like just a generalised episode.
Yes. Aye.
That was the mission statement of this.
Just see what it's about.
Like, we basically, we'll just talk because that's just what we do normally. So this episode is basically going to be the most true to what our regular life is like.
Pretty much.
Because, you know, we do like to talk about things focused, but, you know, with the podcast episodes, it's very much just like, okay, today we're talking about, like, Star Wars, so
Yeah.
we're going to lead all the dialogue towards that. This episode is just going to be like, no, like, you've seen something, and then we're going to talk about that, and then that's going to remind you of something else, and we're going to talk about that type of thing.
Yes. Yes.
Which, you know, is fun and chill, and I like fun and chill.
Who doesn't, man? Come on.
I do think this is the closest episode we'll have to, Graeme, I've just got back from the beach that makes you old.
Oh, bro. The beach that makes you
I went
old?
to the beach that makes you old.
I can't remember. I love when I saw it. That was so funny. It
Uh,
was at the peak of the meme when I watched it. And I was like, this is brilliant.
I've never really seen it old, and I just like that video, even taking away like the AI Ben Shapiro and Joe Rogan, it's just like the dialogue, like the repeated emphasis on it, it's the beach that makes you old.
Bro, it's the beach that makes you old.
And it's like, what happened there? I got old.
Bro, I got old.
M. Night Shyamalan's old.
Bro can't stop winning at the moment.
He's on a bit of a roll, isn't he? You would know more than me, I guess.
I don't know.
but
I've not seen the Batista Cabin one with
Apparently that's fantastic.
with Jonathan Groff. I imagine it'd be good. It looked good.
I
But I'll
forgot
see it one
Batista
day.
was in that.
Aye.
He's like a serious actor, which is good because he's like good at it.
Base series actor. Make Mindhunter season 3. Okay, guess not. Thanks,
My
Netflix.
God. Bro, Netflix is on a swath, to be fair, but like,
To be fair, like Fincher seems okay with it, and like it makes sense. I think it was like as a businessman he understood it, so he was like fine with it, I guess, because like the ratings weren't there, I guess, the views.
was
And he was
Mindhunter's
like, I get
Fincher?
it. Aye,
I didn't even realise that.
I
Actually.
think
That
he
shows what I
he
know.
definitely developed it, and he directed some episodes, I think.
Okay.
But aye, big Fincher.
You watch it?
Yeah, bro. Oh, so good.
Okay, that's good to know. It was good.
So good.
Do you know this is like how it was gonna? You know, at the time of speaking, we're just past the opening of Killers of the Flower Moon,
Yes.
and I've got opinions about like Scorsese type stuff, but I don't feel super confident to give them because I've actually not seen a Scorsese film like at all.
Not one. Not even like one.
Would like name them and I'll tell you I've not seen them. Like
Damn.
like
Mean
Killers of the Flower
Streets.
Moon, obviously not.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
Taxi Driver.
Taxi Driver, no.
Mean Streets.
Mean Streets, no. Not even never heard of that.
Raging Bull.
No, I've not. I've heard of that though. I was gonna say, is that Scorsese?
Gangs of New York.
It's De Niro, so obviously it's Scorsese. No, I've not seen Gangs of New York. You
I
don't understand. The only gangster movie I've ever seen is Godfather,
mean, that's fire, to be fair.
which is fantastic.
Picked
It's
a good one.
my favorite movies all time. But
Let's
like,
go.
that's Francis Ford,
That is Francis Ford.
and that's
Fair.
that's what I was gonna say that about Fincher. I don't actually think I've seen anything by Fincher either.
And Alien 3. No, kind of. Obviously, you've not seen Alien 3.
Have you seen Alien 3?
Yeah, of course. Big
Is it-
Alien fan.
Is that the bad one?
It's the one that has like it's like the most rewrites and stuff. Like that's the one that's got like the weird audio drama of like Fincher's original script, which I don't know anything about really. I don't know if it's good
Oh,
or
but
bad.
I've heard of it. That's I think that does sound familiar.
It's the one that's like on the prison planet.
Is that the one where she got like no hair or like short hair?
Yeah.
Deadpool
That's
2 does that joke?
she like
Or Deadpool
she
is?
just fully just KMS's at the end because she's got the Queen inside her.
Oh, really?
But then in the fourth movie, we've somehow cloned Ripley, and she's got like weird superpowers or
What's
something.
the fourth one?
Resurrection. That's one with Winona Ryder
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
and Ron Perlman based.
Ron Perlman's in that one.
Yeah, man. Aye.
But did you know Clancy Brown was in Highlander?
Is he?
He's like the baddie in Highlander.
Man, I've seen Highlander one time, too young.
I've been getting obsessed with Highlander recently because
Is it because it's like, man, that's like Scottish?
well, basically that and everyone talks about it. It's I've seen it a lot on Reddit recently because of
Right.
well 4Ks and like
Right.
steelbooks and that.
Okay.
People like I saw a guy just today who was like, oh, I got 2 copies of like the 4K, two separate 4K steelbooks of Highlander because I fucking love it so much.
Okay.
And I looked at the cover, I'm like, this is like a
Base.
Scottish like ancestral medieval sword on it, and then like a man with like bones on his head, and like it's in like the modern day.
Bro, there can be only one.
And I'm like, what is the fucking plot of Highlander? I just think
I don't
Highlander
actually
was.
know.
I just think Highlander was just Braveheart.
No, bro, it's like a fucking mystical Scottish
Bro,
guy.
yeah, it's like it's a Scottish guy, yeah, but he also is like immortal, and it goes to like time periods. And then
Can
I
be
read there's
only
like
one.
5 movies.
There are actually 5 movies.
There's like
Bro,
5 movies and a TV show and everything.
I can't wait for the remake. Let's go.
Yeah, we've got that's another thing. We've got the remake with like Henry Cavill and Big Chad's
Actually,
directing.
big chads.
So I was like, okay, what's the fucking deal? And then it's like, oh my god, it's like Clancy Brown's the villain.
I fucking love Clancy Brown, man.
I love Clancy Brown as well. He's top notch.
He's good in Gen V, but he's in it very short.
He's in Gen V.
Man's in Gen V. Bro, we cooking.
Who's in Gen V?
He's the like headmaster
Okay.
of I can't remember. what it's called.
Godolkin.
Godolkin, yes.
See, I know more
Godolkin,
about a
you.
show I've never watched.
Damn, man. Fuck.
I sit there and watch it. We've said this. I need to get involved with the boys. I don't pretend to like be above it.
So good, man. So good. It's like I don't think it's missed yet.
I've not heard that either. No.
It's so good. Oh man.
I know we've got Invincible as well. I have to go back
Invincible.
on that. Maybe we can talk
Amazon
about that at one point.
Eating. Probably should I.
Amazon are quite high up.
I've not watched the Adam Eve special.
I've not either. But then that's another one where I was like, I know I'm leading at season 2 and I'm like, I should
Yeah.
rewatch season 1 and then.
Makes sense. But they put up with Amber's shit. Jokes.
He hates women.
I mean, she's fine, but she's just no Adam Eve.
Remember the Barbie episode, folks. He hates women.
I known women hater. Graeme.
Bro, it's fine. I have all the other cool people in that show.
Fair.
Omni-Man's in that show, probably.
The Chad Omni man.
He's in Mortal Kombat. He's cool.
Bro.
Oh, man. And then we'll get Fallout soon.
Fallout.
Update. Oh, my God.
Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins is in
Here
Fallout,
again.
and I love it.
I love Walton Goggins, man.
I love it too. I've only seen him in a few things, though, but he's always, like, good.
It's a good laugh, yeah. Big fan.
What's his, like, big thing? There's, like, he's, like, in, like, a big show, and I've not seen it. That's the main thing.
Justified.
Is it Justified?
He's in Justified. I mean, he's pretty big in like the first 2 seasons, which is what I've seen. So that must be it.
Is Timothy
Unless it's
Oliphant in
something
that,
else.
or is that...
Yeah, he's the lead, yeah. They just done was it on Disney? They done like a new season or like a movie,
Oh, okay.
which just released. It's called like Primeval or something like that. Justified Primeval, something weird like that. But yeah,
Look at
man,
that up.
good show.
Speaking of that, though, like, is Timothy Oliphant also in Deadwood?
I think so.
Is it really that he is just locked in for the cowboy shit?
I mean, pretty fire, can't lie, like his best. Justified's a bit more like NCIS, like procedural, with a slightly overarching story sometimes. Stuff like that. I don't know about Deadwood. That seems like more high prestige TV. But Justified's a bit like that, I guess. I don't know.
Here we go.
It's weird.
Justified Primeval.
Primeval, aye, there you go.
Yeah.
Man guessed it right somehow.
It's got Timothy Oliphant. It's got Vivian Oliphant.
Oh,
It's got fucking Boyd Holbrook in it.
let's go.
Oh, mate. I was just going to send you this picture. I was in Liverpool the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and just speaking of Boyd Holbrook, I know of all things.
I saw him.
Oh, God, I wish I saw him. I fucking love Boyd Holbrook. I was trying on at like the obviously like the Beatles gift shops and that,
Oh yeah.
and I was trying on like tiny little John Lennon glasses and shit,
Oh my.
and
Try to look like Corinthian over here.
literally,
Bro.
it's like nothing like a tiny but I'll put them on. I said to Rex, I look like the guy from fucking Sandman.
That is
like,
so
with
funny.
the eyes.
Man's out here just try to eat your eyeballs, bro.
Bro, man, I need
At
Sandman
the
season
cereal
2.
convention.
Sandman was good.
Filming season 2 still, I think.
Would they not stop because of the SAG strike?
Maybe, but it's like British. I don't know, man. It's a bit
That's
weird.
true, aye.
It's a weird one. I don't know. Probably because I think some of the actors are American in origin, obviously, and they might be like signed to that, or like I don't know how it works. I just don't know. It's odd. Close to a deal though, I've heard. So
Well, it's weird. The AMTP at the time of recording were like, we're giving them our last best final deal, and
Yeah.
everyone's like, it's not really the last best final deal because we just fucking reject it.
but like I heard it was basically done.
I heard it was like the deal was like, I think the new deal was like decent in a lot of ways, but it's still like AI. Like, by the way, we can just like possess your body and likeness and pass your death, and we don't need to ask your permission. We can just own you
Okay.
forever. And they're like, right, well,
No,
we don't fucking want
I'm
that.
not signing it, bro. Can we sign it, but like right now, like, please, like, can we do that? Because we need to like get back to this.
I'd like
Do
to
you know what I'm
like, I like Deadpool 3,
I would like things to like happen.
but like,
That'd be nice.
I'm in the
What happens if like we just don't sign it?
just don't get
like-
fucking actors acting.
But like, can we just like do Amy Hing like separately? We just want to have the studios, obviously. Would it like
Could
just
be.
like
I don't know. The whole point of the strike is that you just don't work. Do you know what I mean?
aye? But like, what if it comes to a stage where like we're just not dealing with each other anymore and like it's over? Like, what do you do then?
Well, yeah, I mean that's if like if they lose, like let's say that they could take strike, the studios like, well, fuck it, we're cancelling everything, we're cutting off all your deals, fuck
Aye.
you. At that point, yeah, I guess it's up to them. They're like,
Like, damn, no,
aye,
we're just making
that'd
our
be
own art.
interesting.
Fucking travelling theatre bands again.
Could you imagine? It's like fucking like very famous
Damn,
people,
Tom Hanks is on the road. Like,
fucking
bro.
like Jack Black and like Sarah Silverman, just like in a
That'd be
fucking
fun.
caravan. Like,
I'm there. Let's go.
I wanted to end, but like for God's sake, the studios are really trying their best to just be like, no, we need to commit massive evils.
I know. I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
We do need to like possess your body and soul.
Money.
Puppet you
monies.
like a fucking meat flesh puppet until you
Like-
die.
Ah,
And even after you die, we'll just keep going.
we'll just keep going, and you can't
We'll
stop.
parade your corpse around
It's over.
for free, and you need to sign for that. Can you sign for that? Can I get you to sign for that?
Real quick. Dotted
Can you
line.
put your signature down there for
Right
us?
there.
You know, what have I done? What have I signed? Oh, by the way, we now own your fucking being.
Man, deal with the devil.
That's just like nightmare situations to me.
Is a bit, yeah.
Ugh. Speaking of nightmare situations,
Nightmare situations.
the MCU.
The MCU, the MCU, fell off. It's dead in the
Oh
water.
my god.
Saying this pre-Loki because I've not seen
He's
it,
not seen Loki. He's
So
talking
we-
about MCU fell off.
so we could be so fucking back.
He's in like fucking it's over, and I'm in we're so fucking back.
Aye.
mode.
Literally, I'm still post Secret Invasion low.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's a low.
That's a low, bro.
Luckily, Loki's a high. So like,
It's possibly the lowest low. I think.
it's definitely.
Did I say no? Because I think I said I'd rather watch it than Thor, didn't I? So it's
No, I
not
thought
quite
you
the
said you'd
lowest
rather
low.
watch Thor.
I don't know. Maybe it's a low on that level.
No,
at least.
I said I'd rather watch Secret Invasion than Thor. I think
Right.
because there was just more in Secret Invasion I liked because I liked like the first 2 episodes.
Right. Okay. That sounds right. Yeah.
I think you said you'd rather watch Thor,
Okay. Somehow, but yeah. There you go.
but it's still like I no
It's
matter
a low.
what. Whether you preferred Thor or that to this, I think like
Yeah.
the low of Thor was more like a bump, whereas like this is like supposed to be a big deal. It just was shite.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're all sort of like, oh god, what's gonna happen now?
We're on that, but news on that front at least.
Mm-hmm.
We're structuring things differently now. We're
Yeah.
changing things in a positive way. I feel.
So this book came out like I think it was because of the book, was it not?
The
Like,
book. I've bought the audiobook.
Oh, you bought
I've
the
only
audiobook?
listened to like the intro bit.
I
But I'm
read.
interested because apparently like the tea comes out of it.
Well, so there's not. It's weird. There's not so much tea of like, oh my god, like here's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
But I read like a summary of all the juiciest points of like the making of the studios now.
Yeah.
Some of the shit like they went through getting about all the shit about like as if he couldn't get any worse. Ike Perlmutter, just
Man.
like
Boy.
guy who's just like, oh man, what if I just fucking made everyone's life as much worse as humanly, physically, feasibly possible? I don't like Ike. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Do not like Ike. Don't be like Ike.
but this one, it was a bit tea though. It was a bit like, oh, we're doing this. We're like, that's the sort of tea is what we're
Right.
hearing now. This
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
like everything's going like there's an internal shift
Mhm.
and stuff are going on, and like, do you know what's weird? Hearing all this news was like worrying, but also like it's worrying because it's like, oh shit, things are like changing. They're gonna have to like look at themselves, but all of it was also like for the better? Question mark.
Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
we're gonna have like a little bit like more oversight, and we're gonna like
Uh-huh.
have more writers and we're going to plan things. I'm like,
Oh my
good.
god, planning?
Thank
Whoa,
God.
holy shit.
No more
Unheard
secret
of
invasions,
concept.
like,
Insane.
which is fucking mental.
Yeah, it was a bit. So it was like the obvious one was Daredevil changed because they cancelled like everyone
I
off it. They were,
literally
like, sacked.
completely gutted it and then
Wiped the slate.
rebooted it.
Aye, they're gonna do like more episodes.
I don't know if
Was it more?
more episodes. I think it's just like because they had like a plan going that we just don't like this plan at all. We're just
Yeah.
going to restructure the show. Maybe they've changed the
Restructuring.
episodes order. I've not heard anything to
They've
that
got a
effect, though.
showrunner who's like in charge.
Yeah,
That's the guy you go to.
yeah.
They've got a Bible. Smart.
I know.
Obviously.
I don't know why. The idea that when you told me those shows didn't have like Bibles beforehand, I'm like, what?
Duh.
How are you doing this?
Literally, how are you doing anything here? So, got a Bible. We're doing it more kind of like procedural, at least TV show that we know about.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like somewhat like a Breaking Bad, because I'm guessing they want to do like prestige TV. Anyway,
Well, there's something interesting in that
That's
which we'll
kinda
get
the
into with Echo actually, but with Daredevil, it's the idea of like because it was an aesthetic choice. Mind they were
right?
like, oh, the first 3 episodes don't even have Daredevil in the suit, and like that's just isn't right. It's just a lawyer show. It's not like
Right,
it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
feel like the vibe of the Netflix show, and that's not what we want to deliver on for the fans. I'm like, okay, do you know what? In this instance, yeah, that actually sounds good. Like,
Yeah.
thank God you're saying, hey, this is going in the wrong direction. Let's just can it and start again.
Let's stop it because we can't fuck Daredevil because it's so good.
And you have to wonder if like, surely Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio have a bit of, like at least a bit of sway in that department because
I don't
they've been really publicly like on this shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, but
I'm not saying they have like power, but
I
like
don't think they have. They don't have like Mahershala Ali power.
no,
don't have that
maybe
level.
not like to swing their dong around a wee bit.
But I get what you're saying.
More like I feel like
They've got clout with the fans at least.
I'd also like to expect like Charlie Cox to be like, hey guys, like this is like not right.
Aye,
And
I
then they
think.
can be like, fuck Charlie, we should maybe listen to Charlie.
Aye, if there's like two people, like I think Vincent D'Onofrio would be very clear about his opinions on things.
Oh, hi, Vincent D'Onofrio is very good about that.
So,
Publicly,
like,
so
I think if Vincent D'Onofrio was like, I don't like this, he might have walked away, or he might not have
To be
signed on
fair,
in the first
if
place.
either of them threatened to walk, like that's a sunk deal.
Aye, exactly.
Especially fucking Vincent, who's already in it. I mean,
Literally.
actually, no, it's a lie. Charlie's already in it because She-Hulk.
Yeah.
So like, that's going to make it even more difficult for them if one of them walk.
Yes.
We've not heard anything to that effect.
I don't think they are, but
I would just like to believe that like those guys have their sort of input respected because
Yeah.
it's how long they've been at it and like how
and how
clearly,
good they are.
they clearly get it. Yeah, I like trust them with it. I'm not saying like Charlie Cox can write the next Daredevil run, but I just mean like I think he knows enough about what he's talking about.
I would say so.
Coming off of that as well, so we got the first trailer for Echo.
We got the first trailer for Echo. I would say like all the news out of Daredevil was good. I liked it. I like the Echo trailer. It's giving me things.
Yeah, the Echo trailer
Giving
was
me
like
feelings.
so. In spite of all this, like things are being shifted around and all that.
In spite of the fact that we got announcement for shows that I didn't know why they existed, we are now here with an Echo show, which I'm excited to see.
Well, like it's what is this? This is like the Watchmen meme.
Kinda.
Remember when he's like, oh, it's this year and this has happened. It's this year and this happened. It's like
Yes.
it's 2023 and Disney. There's a new Disney Plus show about a character who doesn't mean that much and it's actually surprisingly very good. It's
Aye.
2024. It's like people say this is like
What?
the Andor of the MCU, basically.
The Andor of the MCU. I guess in that way.
Holy fucking shit!
Oh shit.
Breaking news:
Breaking news, ladies.
a live-action Legend of Zelda movie is in the works.
Why are you shocked?
Because I'd rather it was an
Shocked that it's-
animated one, like
Ah,
Liberation.
I was about to say I'm shocked that it's live action.
Live action.
Chris Pratt starred as Link. jokes, people.
The Rock is Ganondorf.
Oh my god. The Rock would slay his Ganondorf, I can't even lie.
It's a bit dry. It's a bit
Nah, he's not got the locks. You need some hair.
He does need some hair. He's got a bit of a big wig on him.
I mean, it looked good in Scorpion King. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Scorpion King.
Man's got some locks in Scorpion King.
Scorpion King Dwayne The Rock as live action Legend of Zelda.
Deep cut.
Wes Ball is set to direct with Avi Arad set to produce for Sony. Oh my
Sony won the Legend of Zelda.
god.
Right?
I just had a fucking full body hemorrhage.
Damn, man. I can't wait for the toys, bro.
How did Sony get this?
That's
How
big, innit?
fucking big Avi?
Avi's just that guy, man. That business
That's
guy.
so weird.
Man just knows. Okay, fair.
Fucking hell, holy shit. We just had like full like fucking
I mean-
breaking news there. Like
You knew something like that was happening after Mario's success.
I thought it was going to be like another animated. I thought
Me
Illumination
too,
would
yeah.
have had it unlocked.
If you're going to do a live action one of a Nintendo property, though, it's probably that or Metroid.
I was about to say either that or Metroid. Or we can do like an F-Zero movie and
Pick
movie like Gran Turismo.
Bro, Fire Gran
It's
Turismo.
called F-Zero based on the video game. Like how What's Gran Turismo? Gran Turismo called
Star
Gran
Fox.
Turismo based on a true story.
Aye, something like that. Fucking weird.
I love that so much. Oh god.
Odd.
Right, okay, Echo, yeah.
Echo. Looks good.
So yeah, it looks really good.
I don't quite think it's the Andor, because I think there's another show that, like, I don't know why it's there, but could potentially be good, and that's the Agatha show.
Oh yeah, I think the Agatha show is
So
like
that's more likely to be the Andor, I
it's
feel.
risking being like an amazing show, yeah.
Literally, I don't know what it's there for. You know, like, the leak plot, I guess.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye
But,
on the
like,
leaks for that.
That's about it.
As far as I can tell, it's just going to be about bringing Wanda back, basically.
But this, I echo, like, to hammer on that. I like the vibes, because it's Daredevil vibes.
It's very different. It's
Kingpin's in it.
It's the
Cool.
surprise of it, Graeme. It's the shock of like, oh, this is rated R.
I guess, but, like, they've said stuff's R before. Like, they said Moon Knight would be violent.
Well, yeah,
I
but
didn't
like
think it was that
in the
violent.
trailer for Echo, a guy gets visibly shot and blood splatters
It
across
does.
the wall.
This is what I'm saying. This is
And
what
they
like,
literally
gives
say
me
in the
some-
trailer, no,
some
you have to
hope.
like set this on your Hulu for TVR. This isn't like, oh, it's kind of R-rated. This is like Peggy fucking 18.
See, this is what like gives me some hope, and this is what like the fact John Bernthal was like, "I'll be Punisher again." Like, okay, but are we gonna see him like kneecap a guy? And we might now.
What is it? It's a weird thing because I don't know if Daredevil's going to be R-rated.
Well, that doesn't need to be
But
as
I
R-rated,
suppose, aye.
but if we mix, we need it to be.
Yeah, like,
So I need the option at
rated
least.
18, rated 16 even,
Exactly.
sorry. Like,
I do have some reservations. One of them is all the episodes are drawn at once.
that is fucking insane. I forgot about that.
So
yeah.
that makes me think two things. Either you're not very confident in it, so you just want to get it out and done, right? And you're not confident enough to have like the episode itself carry for a week. So like Loki, it carries for a week because well, I've not seen it yet, but it would like leave you on a hang, and then you could talk about stuff in the episode. I don't know if this is going to be that. This might be more bingeable. I think most of them have been more bingeable anyway. Like, I would have rather had all of Hawkeye at once, rather than eked out, do you know what I mean?
Think about it this way.
Go on.
If it's going to be Daredevil, could you have, like, Netflix's Daredevil was a binge model?
Yes, but that was too long. Like, I felt like it could have been shorter, right? Like, it could have been less episodes.
Do we know how long this is?
I think it's 6. It's certainly not 13, like Daredevil. And they could be short episodes, because Disney have done this before, where they do, like, it's like a 34-minute episode, rather than, like,
I doubt it'll be
50.
more like 50 minutes. 5 episodes it is.
Right, 5, right. That's, like, shorter than a lot of them, if not all of them.
It's the shortest one, I think, aye.
I mean, it does scare me that they'll draw them all at once. That is a genuine reservation I have. That they're not that confident in it.
I don't
Like,
don't
it
want
might
to...
be good.
I know, I don't want to assume it's a lack of confidence. I'm like looking into, for example, this has been on the books for so fucking long. There's a bit of me that's like, maybe they're like, guys, can we just fucking get this out?
That's what I mean.
Like,
Can
we need
just
this like
throw it
out the door.
I would be interested to see how it goes moving forward if they do this as well with something else. Because if they don't, it would for me justify that they just didn't have a confidence in
Do
it.
you know what's interesting? Think about some of the things that are like a lot of people complain about some of the MCU shows that they shouldn't be shows.
Right.
But like, you know, this, or not just MCU actually, but Ahsoka. I saw a lot of people complain about Ahsoka kind of being like
should be a movie.
Yeah, like they maybe didn't need to draw this out as like a series or that.
Okay.
So it's like a 5-hour binge.
Right.
Like maybe that's like, well, like let's try this aesthetically. Because people have been complaining about the MCU stuff being a bit like, this is a bit like, did we really need a, like, I feel like that complete's been a bit for a while. I've heard people say, like, what was really the purpose of this being a TV show? Like, was this really worth it?
Right.
Even though I necessarily disagreed. Because you need to remember, a lot of people don't necessarily always like things we like. If I was like a Soldier's example, people don't really like that, as far as I can tell.
We really enjoyed it.
I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. And it's one of those ones where like, maybe they're like hearing people go like, oh, maybe it should just be movies, or maybe... I think maybe there's a possibility they want to try and experiment, especially if it's only 5 episodes. If they were like dropping a binge of like fucking like literally like 8 episodes, 30 episodes, I'd start to be a bit like, that's like a lot at once.
Right, okay.
But 5 episodes, I'm like, okay, maybe this is the time to experiment. Because there's always been a lot of talk in general about like, should they do the Netflix model? I've always seen debate online about
definitely, like, I feel like we actually like the week by week more.
I think a lot of people do like the week by week more, because I've seen an equal debate about should Netflix start doing the weekly releases.
Exactly, because Netflix, they're gone in a week.
Yeah.
When Sandman came out, it was amazing for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because it extended itself.
JoJo's suffered for that.
About it.
Stone Ocean suffered for that, because rather than like JoJo Fridays, they would like dump like a third of the season, and then like fucking half a year later, they would maybe dump the next third.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's great for like a week and then it disappears.
Yeah, no one speaks about it. Whereas the week Loki right now, it's been going on for 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. So it's been 6 weeks of continuous Twitter. It's trending. It's an all year trending videos on YouTube. It's everywhere for you if you're into it. for 6 weeks, so you're not going to miss it.
So that's why I'm like, 5 episodes is like, okay, maybe they want to see, can we event this a bit, you know?
I guess I like that idea. I just need to see how it's implemented in the show. I think these kind of characters are better for it because it is that kind of like Better Call Saul Breaking Bad vibe. Like it's a bit more serious, a bit more dark.
Mm-hmm. I heard people say it was literally like on the fucking
And
style.
it is like I think the Netflix crowd would like it because it is the style of Netflix. It's the binge. Like Daredevil, it's always dropped all at once, and it's a Daredevil like adjacent show. So I think the fans would already have an in.
Yeah.
We need to see another Daredevil. We need to see Daredevil in the trailer more, like in the second trailer. We need to see more of him because it will hook people to actually go and watch it. I mean, because Echo, she was in the Hawkeye show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
what?
Come on.
Graeme, go on.
Hawkeye show was mid-AF.
Oh,
So-
bro, I disagree.
So, like, I don't know how many people were like, oh my god, I can't wait for the Echo show at the end of it.
Well, that's why people are saying it's like the Andor thing.
Yeah, I
At least
get
with the
it, yeah.
Agatha thing, people liked Agatha. People
I
were
guess,
like, Agatha's funny and cool.
But,
This is like,
why is she got show?
nobody was like, nobody was like, oh man, you're how I really fucking liking the Hawkeye series. Like,
I know, yeah.
more than Hawkeye or like Yelena or Kingpin.
Aye,
Echo.
fucking Echo, bro. So
And I'm
good.
not saying
Oh,
like Echo's bad. I actually quite liked her. I
Me
might
too.
see this.
It was nice, but
Well, yeah, that point's basically, yeah, it's a lot of like, well, who was really thinking about this?
aye.
Like, nobody's favourite member of the Rogue One team usually was Cassian.
Let's
You like K2 because he's silly.
Yeah.
You like fucking Chirrut and Baze because they're like blind and probably like lovers or something.
Possibly, sus.
Not saying people didn't like Cassian, but the point is, it's like, we're going to take like this one character who was like sort of on its own, like,
And just
alright,
use them to tell the story.
and we're going to like blow it up into proportion. And that's why
Yeah.
I'm actually excited for Echo because it's really feeling like the step
It's
in.
like we're going to take Echo and we're going to actually use her to like tell a cool Kingpin story now.
Mm-hmm.
Like something like that. And it sounds cool, it looks cool.
And yeah, as you say,
I'm
it's
in.
like all Daredevil adjacent. You know, Daredevil's in it.
Daredevil's in it.
There's
Don't know what suit he's wearing.
well, it's red. It looks red in the trailer. A lot of
Okay.
people are pausing right in it, but people are
I
just
don't
straight up
think
saying
it'll
it's the
be-
Netflix one. I don't think it's the Netflix one.
It probably won't be because the yellow and red one wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
It was different. I mean, it's obviously a different colour, but I think it was different.
It was there was some slightly different. Although it was still close enough. The helmet, for example, was quite
Aye, that
close.
was pretty close, yeah. I mean, I don't know how he's going to look. I hope he looks fucking amazing. I hope they do the fights like the Netflix one, not like the She-Hulk one, but that might have been because it was She-Hulk.
Yeah,
Not-
that was like more
You know?
like the She-Hulk one was like, oh, we're gonna do like
It was fine,
our
but
own
like...
Netflix one, but it's still
Aye.
within our context, so we can't do like a hallway scene, for
Exactly.
example.
Like, it was fine, it was serviceable, but it wasn't like a Daredevil fight scene.
You know, and that's what I was going to get into a minute ago before I finished my point, and sort of speaking about how the show's going to look in that.
Right.
So Echo's going to have like different powers.
Uh-huh.
So in the comics, she's basically like a taskmaster. She can like mimic things.
Oh,
Echo,
this is this shit, innit?
What
the,
do you mean?
The people, the like, who was it? The people involved were like...
the
her
guy who
powers
said,
are
I think
kind of
those
shit."
powers are kind of lame, so we're going
Aye.
to do our own one.
I'm like, guys, can we just stop changing the powers, please?
I don't mind that.
I mean, maybe not for Echo.
I
but,
appreciate
like,
the balls. I appreciate them just blatantly saying, I think those powers are pretty shit.
I mean, fair, but like, we've done it to 2.
I
Can
feel
we
like
not do it to
Captain,
another one?
like Miss Marvel, and like, yeah, that one's maybe more conventional. And then
I get
Echo,
I get it, right? If you're going to do it to a character, Echo's probably fine, bro.
plus the
Where are
Echo
the
one.
Echo stands? I don't see them.
Bro, wait till the show's out.
Literally, they're everywhere.
There's echoes everywhere.
I'm an Echo stand.
The thing is, like, the Miss Marvel one's one thing, but the Echo one's like apparently they're gonna springboard into like more stuff about her culture.
Okay.
Because she's like obviously native in the comics, Native American, I believe,
okay,
and then
okay.
this one's like, okay, no, she's gonna like draw powers from like her ancestors and that. Like that's the
Okay.
Echo now.
Pretty
She's
bog.
echoing her ancestors.
That's kind of based,
Well,
actually.
that could be fun and interesting and deep instead of just being like, oh, she's another Taskmaster.
The way you've set it up there for me is kind of cool, can't lie. So,
But like, you know, that one's what's interesting as well is that like, yeah, Echo's not really big enough the comics to justify, and her powers aren't so visually or uniquely distinguishable. It's just she can just copy
Fair.
people.
yeah.
The Miss Marvel one's different because like Miss Marvel's fucking synonymous with the stretchy
It's
powers.
a massive character.
Like you can't exactly conceive of that, and that's like such
separate
a
it.
visually defined one. And
Aye.
Miss Marvel herself is also that much a defined character.
And
so
it is, I mean, we know why it was done probably. It was to differentiate from Mr. Fantastic when he eventually shows up.
Mhm.
And they're kind of doing, well, I guess we'll see in the Marvels more about what it is really.
It's true. They've got like clearly got a goal in mind because the Marvels
Uh-huh.
is like
Doing
they
things.
say shit about this.
I guess.
Did you see this Marvel Spotlight stuff?
Yes, and again, I have reservations.
You've reservations.
Of course,
I
yes.
thought you'd be more into it. I thought you'd be like, it's cool that they're now like going out their way to classify like the less important stuff.
That's my problem.
Whether something's gonna be less important.
I guess, like, a little bit, it's kind of like the language used is like, we're separating it. We're, like, separating it from the main MCU. In a way, I like it because, I mean, some separation would be nice to know what I can and can't watch. Like, I don't need to have watched Secret Invasion because I doubt it'll factor in any major way.
I think Secret Invasion will be important to the plot of Secret Wars.
Literally,
They're putting
right.
a fucking secret in the name.
Literally, right. So I don't think in a year's time it'll have mattered if I'd watched it, because whenever something does get called back, they'll explain it fine anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So separating that stuff was nice, right? I'd like that idea. But having it be like inherently separate makes me feel like we're just not going to get much from them in the overall sense. Like, I feel like we're less likely to see them in Secret Wars now.
I think it's
because it's separate.
It depends on how they deliver on this versus the concept of it.
Exactly.
A lot of people are saying like it's possible that like Moon Knight and maybe even fucking Hawkeye, to be honest, like some of those shows that were already out would have been classified as Spotlight if we had it at the time.
I have no doubt they would have been. Like, and Werewolf by Night's definitely it.
I'm sort of like one of those ones where I'm like, I wish, like the goal for Spotlight for me is like, I hope you sort of deliver on both at least. Like, take Moon Knight as an example. I'll use Moon Knight as an example because it's so great. Moon Knight was fucking great.
Spotlight's a great name for it.
Like, the idea of this is that like Moon Knight can still show up in things.
Yes.
And they might even, because Marvel are quite good at kind of just going, this is X and it does the Y. I saw something about this on Twitter, like, yes, they're like, I know a lot of people believe that they need to watch all that. They don't actually need to, because most things are usually explained. Someone was like, people didn't really like go into Avengers. Like, Avengers made more money than like any other fucking movie. More people saw Avengers than the other movies. I think they went into Avengers being like, oh fuck, I don't remember what happened in Iron Man 1 and Thor 1. This is shit. No,
they watched Avengers and then watched everything after it.
Yeah, or they were at least in Avengers, they gave enough of like, this is like Thor who like does light and shit, and his brother Loki.
Yeah.
You get more out of it if you'd watched it continuously, but you always know what's going on, and Marvel movies have been quite good at that, I find. I've not really found a moment where they just haphazardly go, no, like, you should have watched fucking Secret Invasion because now this is happening.
Yeah.
As long as they just deliver on that. So let's say you do a spoiler thing and it's like, fine, nobody really needs to, like, Secret Wars isn't going to be affected by like the thing with like Amit and in Egypt, the big crocodile god in Egypt, or like I'm sure fucking the Kang dynasty is not going to be deeply dependent on like whether Echo can resolve her fucking struggles with Kingpin.
Yes, probably not.
But as long as you don't, like, as you say, like, then use that to drop it. Like, don't have Daredevil Born Again be Spotlight, and it's like, well, we don't need to put Daredevil in Kang Dynasty because it doesn't matter.
Like, that's fucked.
I think but considering they already know people's like feelings about characters like Daredevil, I think they would at least have a bit of a smart enough finger in the pulse to go, right, yeah, we can't just drop them. But it does feel better. It feels better that because a lot of people complain about, like, you know, what's relevant and what's not. If you're told out the gate, like, this is just a show about Daredevil, you don't need to worry about watching stuff for this.
Yeah.
Like, surely that would make you feel better because you're like, right, okay, cool. Like, for example, if it's, let's say you really just didn't care about Echo and it didn't have Daredevil in it, and it was like, it's a Spotlight thing. It's not going to be about, like, Kang Dynasty. And you're like, well, okay, maybe I just don't need to watch this then. Because it's not going to be relevant.
And that's where it's good.
And it helps make things feel a bit more meaningful when they are out there. Again, it's the Moon Knight thing. It's the, like, Moon Knight was a thing on its own and that was it. Spotlight's now like, yeah, look, it's a Spotlight. Like, this is just a thing on its own. You should come watch this if you like the idea of, like, Moon Knight.
Yeah.
But, like, again, you don't need to. But again, that's dependent on
how we deliver it later in the line.
Like, that doesn't mean you should then abandon the characters. Like, I really want to see Moon Knight again. I really want to see, like, Daredevil again. They're already talking. We've seen the things about Secret Wars, about, like, bringing back the OGs.
Fuck that.
Like, fucking.
Before we get on to that, like, I do like the idea. Like, a positive from Spotlight would be there's like a Spotlight team.
Oh, aye, like the Defenders.
Kinda, yeah. So we'd have like Midnight Suns is probably a good example because we seem to be going down that road more. With like Werewolf by Night, Blade's probably not going to be Spotlight.
No,
but Blade, that kind of character.
Blade's like a movie, so I don't know if they're going to have movies in Spotlight, or they maybe could.
Blade's
make,
never
like,
coming out, bro. Right, just accept
they
it.
They could make like. Well, did you see?
I know it is right, but like.
Did you see they've locked that in as R-rated now? They're like, yep, that's going to be R-rated as well.
I didn't know when it was never not going to be R-rated.
It was one of those where we're like, it has to be surely, but they've came out and said, oh, by the way, like, just to, like, we're producing it and we can now confirm we've locked in a fucking hard R.
Right, okay. I mean, fine.
That means something's happening with that movie, bro.
I need to see how hard R we are in the end.
Bro, I want, like, really, literally like blood rain in that, like.
That's pretty fire. I keep seeing that meme where it's like a dog with like headphones on and it's the song and it's like you in the club when a black guy walks in and it just starts raining blood. I'm like, oh my god.
Fuck, Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes
walks
in.
Sunglasses.
That's so good, man. What a scene.
Fuck.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. I need to go sit down and watch them. Honestly, I'm missing it.
Yeah, Spotlight, I like it in theory. Hopefully in practice it's actually a banger and we love it. Please don't forget our boys, Matt Murdock. He's the man.
Yeah,
We
that
love
idea,
him.
what you're saying about Spotlight
Iron
teams,
Fist,
like,
all
is
that.
good in its own way. Like, they could have their own little interconnected story. Although we need to.
Yes.
It's weird because we also. I don't want to, like.
Have it be separately interconnected.
Yeah, like
Like,
for them
we
to
don't
go out
want
of the-
inside.
Yeah, super Spotlight now because we
Literally,
have to
aye.
escape the fucking Spotlight.
Literally. No. I mean, that'll happen. Like, we'll probably have, like a Kingpin event thing. Like, here for, like, the Spotlight people
Okay.
or whatever. And then, overall inside that, like, something crazy's happening in New York. That's probably going to happen at one point. Like, the stories will just converge
I
that
guess,
way.
yeah, like,
Do you know what I mean?
Defenders was a good shout for that.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's one of those natural conversions. Like, we have all these people here, like, and we know they fucking kick together in the comics.
Yeah.
That's why just have them kick together for a bit. Like, that doesn't
Exactly,
need
yeah.
to be like a game ending, like, oh, this is the Avengers event.
Aye, it's just like,
They
Kingpin's
probably
up
could
to some
mark shit
shit.
like that, but yeah,
Like,
like,
you fucking do him in. Cottonmouth's back, you know.
oh shit. Somehow Bushmaster's return.
Mariah Stokes.
Mariah Stokes.
Fucking love Luke Cage, man.
Oh, look, he was so good, bro. Where's the reconfirmation of that? Cool that like Charlie
Maybe-
Cox is back. They're pissing about Kirsten Ritter being back. Where's
She's
fucking?
back. We know she's back.
Mike Coulter?
Mike Coulter. Finn Jones, do we need him back? I don't know, man. Maybe, okay. You could recast him if you want, really. I thought he was fine.
I thought he was fine as well. I
We
heard he
need
was like,
them to
just hard to
be-
work with, you know.
We need them to be together. We can't have separate
We
shows
need
for
them
Luke
like
Cage and
heroes for
Iron Fist. We just need them
Yeah,
together.
that was a payoff that the Netflix never delivered on.
Aye. I agree. Like, we never fully got... They would get an episode in each season, I think, of them teaming up. But that was about it.
Yeah,
We
pretty
need,
much.
we need
that.
more of them together.
I think that's the best case for Spotlight, to be honest. As long as you just pay it off by like those characters can still matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like characters from beyond Spotlight can maybe feed in. Spider-Man could pop up in Daredevil because they are both like street level.
Yeah.
Or
it's more likely Daredevil pops in Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I don't think-
that's true.
I don't think Tom Holland and Sony are going to let him pop on there.
Well, yeah, that's like a specific example though.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Although
yeah.
I mean, I suppose the whole goal with Spotlight is how much could really come from it. To be fair,
I guess. I think retroactively as well, they'll start naming stuff Spotlight. Like Moon Knight, they'll probably just put that banner on it. And Werewolf by Night, they'll probably just...
I don't think we're by it. Well, I think that's fine as a special.
Really?
The specials make sense to me as well as their own wee
right.
thing because they're like
That makes sense,
that's
actually.
like they're completely their own
I
thing.
forgot that was already a separate device.
They've already got a wee
Over
divider,
there.
unless they do just replace the specials with Spotlight, which is completely possible as well. To be fair.
Potential.
As long as they matter.
Yes.
Like Daredevil should probably show up in like Secret Wars because
I really like things that matter, Ewan. And see if we bring back the OGs, their deaths mean fucking
Okay,
nothing,
right,
don't they?
So yeah,
I mean, right, obviously, Robert Downey was coming back at some point. We just didn't know, like, how soon it would be.
yeah, that was like weird. that
Iron
that
Man
was, like,
AI is going to be a thing.
every character from like the OG Avengers, the ones that died, the moment they died, that was for some reason we were already talking about bringing them back.
Like,
Like it was never a.
Exactly. It was always going to happen. It's too soon.
It
for
just
them.
always felt a bit stinky. Yeah.
It is just too soon. Like, Secret Wars seems like a smart place, but they're not, like, back. But, like,
Well, I heard that it was variants.
right. Well, that's, like, dumb.
I heard that it was variants. I heard that
That's dumb.
like Chris Evans was like
Do a swap then.
Hydra Cap.
No, do a swap then.
But
Chris Evans as Iron Man.
oh, and sorry, Hydra Cap and a variant Human Torch.
That's okay. I'll let him have
Well,
that.
I'd reference the Fox
Aye,
Fantastic
I'll
Four.
let him have that.
But when
Aye.
you're saying like Chris Evans should be Iron Man,
Because
and,
now
like,
you're
fucking
never
Robert
getting
Downey
Tom Cruise
should
Iron Man.
get-
Now you're never getting it, bro.
No, he
Because
should
we're
be
just
in
bringing
Secret
Downey
Wars.
back.
He should be in Secret Wars.
He should be.
Well, I
He
think
should be the new
goal
Iron
is-
Man.
That's the problem. Like the goal is they're going to bring him back for just Secret Wars.
Right. I mean,
Because that's the
okay.
point where that's like, yeah, everyone's all fucking shit together and we found like a random Captain America and a random Black
Right.
Widow.
I guess that's okay.
Robert
but
Downey,
it upsets
like,
me.
it'd be cool to see him in it, but like Tom Cruise, Iron Man should be in Secret
I
Wars.
agree, yes,
Tom
come
Cruise,
on.
Iron Man should have been in everything.
We
that
know, we
fucking,
know.
that was served up to you on a fucking silver platter, you know what I mean?
And it just, do you know, he's in that world somewhere. You just
He
didn't
has
see
to be, bro.
You just didn't
like,
see
he
him.
literally has to be.
It's fact.
Fucking
Facts.
straight chain fucking factoids, bro.
Like, bro, I can't believe it if you're lying to me.
Do you think there was like an Ant-Man in like the Doctor Strange Illuminati world?
Probably, but we fucking... Doctor Strange stomped his ass first.
Bro, Doctor Strange crushed him like a bug.
Easy, man. Definitely. Probably. Bro, we had the fucking X-Men in it. Like, there's got to be an
Bro, the
Ant-Man,
X-Men
right?
were like fully there.
The X-Men were fully there. The Sex-Men were
Bro,
here.
what's the deal with fucking 838? They've got fucking Inhumans, they've got the Sex-Men, they've got the
Bro.
Fantastic Four. That's like the golden world.
We've got this shit sorted. Like, what are we doing?
They
We're
got
fucking messing about Echo here. What
They've
are we
got
doing?
Illuminati.
Bro, I can't believe this.
We're getting fucking Agatha named TBD.
Bro, Mr. Fantasy's got the fucking Miss Minutes teleport device.
Bro.
What's going on here?
Vroom.
Man's talking about incursions.
They're fucking great sets to the Doctor Strange.
Man knows.
Like,
Third eye Doctor Strange right there.
oh,
Kill that man.
Kill that man.
Kill that man.
Right now.
Right now.
Oh, man. And then, so then we get on, like, the Marvels.
The Marvels is a film.
So we've got the Marvels coming up. It's literally this week for us.
Listen, it's in a very precarious place. Everyone's already written it off.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because everyone preceding this has led you to believe that in a way, right? So I get why it's tracking poorly.
You have to remember the most direct preceding thing to this was Secret Invasion.
Exactly. So we're at the low. This could be a high, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
I think it can't get worse.
The Secret Invasion? Yes.
Yes.
Correct. It can't get worse than that, really. I think the only thing that's going to save this film...
Yes, correct.
Correct. Yes, fact. The only thing that's going to save this film is like the actual performances of Iman Vellani herself carrying the entire film on her tiny wee shoulders. Like, that's all that's saving this film. Right?
Oh, hey, well, come on.
Listen, Monica Rambeau, let's go. We love...
I'm fucking...
what's her name? Is it Tonya?
It's like Tywona Paris.
Yes, we love her. What a chad. Let's go. Brie Larson, verdict's out. Verdict's not
I
out,
fucking
sorry.
hate this debate every
The
time we have
jury's
it.
in.
I just don't get it.
We're in
Because
deliberation.
you're like, she was great at Endgame, but she wasn't good. I'm like, she's
is.
the same in all movies.
Nah, man, she just didn't have like enough in Captain Marvel. But like, maybe it's evolved in its levels. We'll see here. It feels like this is the one for her. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is where it could step up.
I didn't know Tionia was in Mad Men.
I don't know either. Oh, wait. No, she is.
Secretary
Yeah.
Don Chambers.
Big Don Draper, aye. She is. Yeah.
Don Draper?
Don Draper. DD.
Was that another guy's name?
What?
I thought the guy's name was Don Draper.
Yeah. John Hamm.
Alright, so you just said Don Draper because of Mad Men. Her name's
Yeah.
Don Chambers, so when I said Don
that's
Chambers,
her name?
I thought you said Don
that's
Draper,
close.
and I'm like, she get married
Nah.
to Don Draper?
No, but she is a secretary. And man, what a base show. Watch Mad Men, please.
I should watch Mad Men actually at some point. But yeah, so like, I mean, yeah, you like her, and like, we like her, man, obviously.
Yes. A man's chatted.
Brie Larson's like already good. I think the problem is, I wonder if Brie Larson's just looking to get out now because she's obviously like said like, hey,
so.
look, that book. Apparently, the book, one of the spicier things is like Brie Larson's like fucking sick of Marvel because she's like, I'm like want to get involved, and all that happens is you just get a fucking deluge of like fucking hate comments, and Marvel are a bit like, that's a shame.
Do you know what? Like, fair, right? If you feel that way, obviously, like, I don't know how much your employer can support you through that. I don't really know, right?
Well, something that I've noticed is that people don't really speak up enough. It was a big deal in with Star Wars.
Right.
Star Wars really failed a lot of like black actors because they
Man,
were like
I need the Star Wars book.
probably did a Star
Bro,
Wars book actually.
Kathleen Kennedy
fuck
unleashes
the
the
KK
tea.
tell-all. Like John Boyega, like, obviously get deluded with like fucking racist
Yes,
stuff and like fucking Kelly Tran and that. Weirdly enough, they finally stepped up, like even in the smallest ways, like on I think it was Moses Ingram. I think it was Kenobi.
Right. Oh, aye, yeah.
Someone or was it Christina Ariel?
Right.
Who did the High Republic show, which was like a just a news show.
Man, how you hating on the news show?
I was gonna say
The
like
news
that's
show's
fucking
based.
fucked up as well.
Come on.
Either way, there was like an event,
Right.
and like the Twitter account actually took off. They were like,
Man,
by the way,
at Celebration.
look, we're actually awake, and you should shut the fuck up and stop doing that.
Probably, bro.
And it was like just the barest fucking minimum thing.
Like, how?
But
What
like,
you doing?
it's good to be like defended and supported and be told like for a fucking public statement. By the way, like racism is bad. Stop being a dick.
Aye.
Like if Marvel literally tweeted like, we fucking don't tolerate this shit about Brie Larson. Get your shit together, guys.
Right.
You know, that's a big fucking stamp. That's
I
like the voice
guess.
of God. Kevin Feige opened Twitter
Oh, Lord and Saviour. Kevin
fucking,
Feige
like,
open
tweeted-
Twitter.
for like the fucking Marvel Studios account.
Fucking open Twitter.
Kevin
Taika
Feige
your shit,
went
bro.
on Twitter,
Jokes,
went on Instagram.
That's
It's like,
funny, man.
stop being sexist.
Sent
cunts.
from Android. Like, lol.
Sent from Android.
You know he is.
Twitter for
You
Android.
fucking know he is.
Oh my god.
That's
Guys,
so funny.
guys on the Note 7. What's the one that blows up in your hand?
Fucking who knows, man. He's got them all.
But I mean, like, it's one of those ones where I'm like, maybe they do that, like, plateau a wee bit. I mean, that's the trailers for us were all about, like, you know, one final mission. and,
Honestly, yeah, it seems like she's handing the stick off to Iman Vellani. And why would you not want to make her the future? Oh my god. Why would you not want to do that?
yeah, if Milan,
Speak
fuck
words, June, please.
me, bro. If a man is locked in for it, like, you should just fucking capitalise on that now, bro.
Absolutely, yes.
Like, get that fucking shit on fucking fire.
I mean, she could definitely be the face for us. I don't know how much like the actual general audience would be for that, but absolutely, I'm sold on it. Please.
I hope they like follow through like a sort of a Young Avengers type project.
Okay.
There's sort of whispers about that around Marvels and that, like, and we really do have like a group now. And I know maybe she's not traditional Young Avengers, but you know, like Miss Marvel, Kate Bishop, like fucking, like they literally went to that effort of making like Ant-Man's daughter like a thing now. They recast it, have like a bigger name actress and shit. So it was like,
they probably have Spider-Man lead it.
I don't think Spider-Man works in that zone. Well, he's like,
well, we don't have like an Avengers
he's like a
one.
young adult Avenger.
I know, but he's like that. He's an in between right now.
That's the point. He's not in a group.
He's no pal with MD yet because nobody knows who he is.
Exactly.
So, you know, I guess we need to build that up first.
We're talking like fucking.
He's just gonna do his own shit. They're not gonna fuck with him for another trilogy.
A bit with like Craven.
4, 5, and 6. He's doing his enemy hang. Nobody fucking speaks to him.
Yeah, bro. I still want to know like what
is gonna happen.
What's he gonna do?
Man's just gonna go to school, right? Fuck about with a goblin. No one's gonna like deal with it, and then in like the Fantastic Four 2, we're gonna be like, oh man, mind when that goblin shit happened, and we're gonna be like, wow, cool. Yeah, that's my plot synopsis. Spider-Man 4 right there.
Why is it the Fantastic Four 2? I'm gonna let my mind the Green Goblin.
Because it's just gonna be a random throwaway. It's gonna be like the games. The Avengers Tower's there. No one's fucking home. We're just away doing shit. Literally.
But then at least I think in this instance, like in a Spider-Man movie these days, it's not going to be quite like the games where it's like, why aren't the Avengers responding to like
genuine world-threatening issues?
Fucking actual like fucking blow like alien destruction. This is going to be like, oh man, like that rapscallion Electro's got out again.
Can't believe it.
And he's
robbed
fucking
another
blown
bank.
up the power grids. Yeah.
Silly sausage, man.
Bro, can I spoil something for Marvel Spider-Man 2 the game for you?
Sure.
They do not. Shocker isn't in it, so they do not have fucking Shocker.
They had one fucking job, man.
You can't escape me.
Actually, one job.
I'm fucking so sad about it, mate.
I will chase you to the ends of the earth.
I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
Fucking one job, man. Fair. Okay, right, fine. I don't know what Spider-Man's gonna do, bro. I want him to get involved with Kitty Pryde somehow.
Fuck.
Like, I'd love her to be at the school, and that's like how we get introduced to Kitty Pryde, and like they get all like cute and flirty. That'd be fun.
Were they a thing in the comics?
They were in the Ultimate Comics.
Okay.
They were an item.
I'm sure I remember seeing this. I get fucked up because when I think of Kitty dating people, I think of the time she was with Star-Lord.
What?
Kitty was just like fully just like in space with the Guardians, like in love with Star-Lord.
Excuse me?
But you don't know about that?
Fucking excuse me?
Riz was like a big fucking deal. They're going to get married or some shit. Like.
Riz Lord Star-Lord here. Actually, what mystery are you spoken to me there, Ewan?
Bro, there was like a whole ass fucking like comic book.
What the fuck, man? Comics are insane, aren't they? Damn, man.
The Star-Lord Kitty Pryde relationship.
Kitty gets about, and it's never with the right people. What the fuck's that about?
I didn't know she was Jewish.
One of the only canonical Jewish characters, man. A lot of them are X-Men, I'll give you that. So, like, it's a weakness in your area.
Bro, it's like the X-Men are like the allegories for like minorities, and then we'll just make the minorities anyway. They're already getting hate for it. Like,
there you go, man.
Might as well like give them
I
something.
don't know, man,
like,
because like a lot of people like on like X Twitter and like X podcasts, like they don't really.
That's the name of the website. You can't say X. It's just called X. Now.
Yeah, I know.
On X.
Damn,
on XX.
Got me, man.
Watch out, we got a third one there.
Triple X, The Return of Xander Cage.
We went that's where your brain goes.
That's a go, bro.
Perhaps worse than what I was thinking.
Literally. They don't really like the mapping of like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King onto like Professor X Magneto doesn't really work apparently. I'm not super well versed in it, and I don't really know how it's meant to map onto it anyway, right? So I don't know how it would read that way if they do that in the movies, which I don't know if they would. But like an actual like an ableist reading of it is much more like doable, I think.
I think it depends on how you look at how it was written originally.
I guess.
I think the idea of mapping...
They're saying that as like, that's not how it was written. Well, that's not how Claremont wrote it.
It's not
Stan Lee.
Stan Lee wrote it like that. Stan Lee publicly said, hey, I did this because like I was like... I don't think he ever said like I'm doing like African-American rights and I'm doing like, MLK, but it was very much like...
I get that it's adjacent,
I'm doing like a group of like minorities and who are going to get like vindicated. Like,
yeah.
All that
That makes sense.
Like for example, the direct mapping. I don't know if it was ever that intense, especially
because
because
that intense.
like they just hope the basis of like one of them was like let's go about it through peaceful methods, and one of them was like let's go about it through violent methods.
Magneto was right.
The
end,
consistently annoying things that Magneto is always right.
In the end, Hoxpox proves it. Yes, he is right.
Who's Hoxpox?
House of Powers.
For fuck's sake, House of X, Powers X,
because
Hoxpox.
we don't do it through. We do it through like force, kind of, because we're gonna do our own thing here. Fuck yous. We're gonna give you the gift if you want it.
Cool is like, bro, we could fucking literally just zap you.
That's us now.
Just shoot you a big fucking laser or some shit.
We're just fucking here now, lads. So deal with it, eh? And we've dealt with it quite well because it's ending soon. So don't worry about it.
I just never wanted it to end.
Me neither. But
I just hope they don't go back to that fucking mansion.
That fucking mansion. Comics, bro. Don't worry.
Bro, think about like poor Apocalypse. He was so happy.
Based Apocalypse, man.
And now he's got like his wife on Mars.
He was happy for a bit. Then his wife came back and she was like, "Yo, you're weak as fuck. Like, what are you doing here?"
Like, girl, I got some shit going on.
Literally.
Bro.
And he's like, "Bro, babe, listen." And she's like, "Nah, you're not my champion, bye." And now she's like fucked off to Mars, starting the war, fighting like whoever it is, doing her own thing. Apocalypse is coming back. I don't know.
He's like got like a big fucking sigh. She goes to he's like Apocalypse. He's on Mars. She started a civil war. He's like,
bro,
it's like fucking
like,
fine.
oh shit, man, I gotta deal with this.
Fuck off, man. I gotta deal with this shit,
bro. Nah, it's gone. It's over. It's over.
Man, do you think
what the fuck?
You think the X-Men are going to be in the Marvels?
Yes, because Miss Marvel's the X-Men. I don't know, bro. I don't think so because well, maybe they are, and they're like reverse Doctor Strange in it because Doctor Strange obviously showed too much and it got us overhyped. So maybe they're like underhyped to like overperform. Jump saying.
Okay, yeah.
So like there might be like a wee thing in it.
I don't know, but
I fucking don't know, bro.
The problem is the Marvels is the movie that needs to be overhyped.
If we're ever gonna have the hype, it would be now.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Maybe the end credit scene is maybe the end credit scene is Miss Marvel pulling up to the mansion. Vibes. How wild would that be?
I just so they're talking about they're taking pictures and they're trying to talk to writers about how they're gonna get them in.
Aye.
So they're clearly not there yet.
Well, no.
So the more they dance around with it, I'm like, that's one of the
so far out it. Aye.
The biggest fears where I'm like, do you have a plan, or are you just like
we fucking better have a plan?
Let us know.
Holy shit!
Like, how can Miss Marvel just be a mutant and that's like that?
Like, I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that in concept. I'm like, yeah, it's like perfect.
Like, she should have always been a mutant anyway. But like, I get what they're playing there. I get why they're setting it up now.
Mm-hmm.
And but we need like a fucking where are we going? Like, where is she gonna go in like the next movie?
And like this whole thing of it, so like in the movie, in the trailers that we see, that's like they're dealing with an incursion, which is good. Like the plot's moving.
Do you know what though? Right, pause you there. What I mean, we might have a plan already. You're saying adamantium showing up soon.
Yeah, people keep talking about how adamantium might pop up.
So do you think that in these pitch meetings
Cat
they're
4, I think Thunderbolts.
Cat 4, yeah. Do you think in these pitch meetings they're like, listen, XYZ will have happened by the time we get to you. Pitch with that in mind.
Okay.
Do you think that's like what we're saying? Because if we're having more oversight, Kevin Feige's like in the fucking room, like, listen, bitch, we're doing this correct again now because I let you do it for a phase and you fucked him out.
Fuckers have too much fun without me.
And now I'm back.
And I'm back, so you better fucking get your socks on, bitch.
Literally. So maybe he's sitting in the room now like, listen, this has to happen.
Aye, this is how we're going. I'm taking this in a fucking direction.
And I think, man, he was on the first X-Men movie.
He was,
so he's in on X-Men at least enough to be like that level. So I think he's probably attached to it. Maybe not more, but he's as attached to it as he was like the start of the MCU. Which gives me hope and makes me feel happy inside. Yeah,
you have to imagine he's always been of like, oh man, we gotta get this shit back on.
Mm-hmm.
I have like degrees of hope. I think the problem is that there really is that how are they gonna make it work?
I don't know. Daredevil 3. Deadpool 3 is a shining beacon of hope in my eyes. That's where
I think that's too soon.
Nah, but I look to it like this could be the start of it. Obviously, it's start because we are actually getting a mutant X-Man locked in. And we're going to do things with it, weird fuckery things with it. So it'll be interesting to see where it ends.
I think if it wasn't so far away, like the best thing to do would be like Secret Invasion, and then not Secret Invasion, Secret Wars, and then just have that end like a soft reboot, and like just fucking fold them back in. Because the further we get away from the further we get into the timeline, to know that
the
X-Men...
harder it is to get them in.
Yeah, we know that we want the X-Men, so you kind of just drop them in now.
Can you? Why not?
Yeah.
Can you?
I was going to say Mr. Worldwide, but that's Pitbull.
What the fuck,
Well,
Kobe
I don't
Bryant
know, like,
or whatever?
how do they get them in? We ask ourselves this question every time. Like, how does they make it
Why
work?
can't they just be there already?
Because how would we have not heard about them by now?
How would we have not heard about like half the shit that's already been on that's not mentioned in other like properties somewhere? Like, how did we not know about Wakanda? I
Well,
get that
because
they were
it
hiding
was-
away,
yeah, because it was
but, like-
purposefully isolationist.
but like Claw knew.
Aye, because he was like one filthy smuggler.
But how's he not spread the
The
word
problem
to
with the
everyone?
X-Men is that it's a like an international, global fucking human biological mutation. Like,
get
somebody would
that.
be like, oh man, like, I've got powers, oh, you're a mutant.
What would be right? So it'd be like right. So we can't just drop them in.
I don't think you can...
But folding them in is the same as just dropping them in.
yeah, but at least
Because
it would,
like, because if we fold them in, it's like it wouldn't be the same. It'd be wrong, I think.
But then I think dropping them in is like even more dangerous because then you basically have to like staple them back together. You
Aye,
have to staple them on.
that's what I mean.
Folding them in is a bit like, it's a cop out to just be like, oh, there's a new universe and they were always here anyway. But at least then, like, you don't so much need to make it work with what was already established as is just tell us what this establishment is.
Are you saying like at the end of Secret Wars we get a new Earth, but the only difference is everything's happened as though it's happened, but now the X-Men have been here the whole time? But is that the best case scenario?
Probably not, like, everything's happened the same. I don't think that's the best case scenario because I think if they've got the
Because-
chance to fix things, they should fix them.
But how are we communicating that then? Do we have like a Lord of the Rings 3 40-minute ending where we have to explain every single difference that's happened in the new universe? Because that would
No,
kill
I
me.
think that's just like at the base of it, and that's just your premise going forward.
Right,
Like, not that every movie needs to be a bit of change, but it's just a bit like, you know, like,
like this is a bit different.
okay, here's like a new Captain America, and let's say it's Sam Wilson's still Captain America, and he remembers it because he's Sam Wilson Captain America. He loves the battle world, and then he has
Oh,
to deal
so
with some
those
shit.
characters move through.
Yeah, well, let's say that, or at least
Right.
like some characters move through, and then they have to sort of re-grapple, like their sort of moves. Like, okay, well, I have to deal with this change, and how is like what is the battle world situation of Captain America? Fucking Spider-Man. Let's just say they do what they do in the comics for Secret Wars, and that's how they get Miles in. I'm not saying that's what they
Okay.
will do, but let's just
Right.
say they did.
Right.
Then that would be the next Spider-Man movie after Secret Wars. Would be like, all right, well, now we have to deal with the Miles situation. Whereas then you can do like an X-Men movie, and it's like, well, we don't need to. We're going to be telling you about the X-Men in this movie because it's an X-Men movie,
Aye.
and that doubles as like the. By the way, we can also explain what their deal is in this universe.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, if you were to like just sort of like warp them in from another universe or that, you kind of have like either they're
it's
just there,
different,
which
aye.
is weird.
It is weird, but I think it's more acceptable. Like, why can't it be super shadow government, like organisation? They've actually been hidden because they know they'll be persecuted. Like, we know Wolverine's already about.
That's not impossible. What you're
Technically.
saying, it's just like it's,
You wouldn't like it as much.
I wouldn't like it as much, and it's just highly like odd. Like you tell me, like
Bro, people fly
Because-
in this universe.
aye, but you're saying like you're.
I'm kidding.
I feel like you're separating the X-Men for the mutant gene.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about how you can't just hide the concept of mutants.
Of mutants? I know, but
Although
Maybe
then I
they're
guess
not
now
getting
just
enough
turning and having
publicity.
Kamala be a mutant. So I'm like, how is Kamala now like the first mutant
Aye.
we've bumped into
But,
this
like-
late in the game?
bro, someone snapped their fingers, half the planet like disappeared. There's a mutant kid. I don't know what's getting front page, but it's probably not the mutant kid. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's probably a thing they're
You
dealing
think
with.
that the mutants have been able to literally just go under because
No,
much
not go
more
under.
pressing well, not go under, aye, but just like
But like,
nobody's really asking questions.
because we've only seen MCU at the biggest stake, and with characters who aren't necessarily going to be seeing things like that happen. Do you understand what I'm saying?
yeah, I guess.
So like, why couldn't they have just been there the whole time and we're not seeing it because we've just not seen that area?
I guess. Yeah.
Like that's my pitch to like why that would I think work.
Do you not worry that like people still wouldn't accept that though? Like if they did do that and then people would be like, well, what, you just tell me the X-Men were here the whole time, why didn't they come and fight like Thanos? Why didn't they come like do
I
this?
guess, but I don't think it's jumping the shark. I think it's genuinely like that would make sense to me, and that is a valid way of getting them in without it being too complex and without us having to like if the mutant gene starts now, we're not gonna have X-Men for another 10 years probably because
That's
we need to wait
true.
for them to fucking age up
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. So I think that's a smart way to actually have them in and have them be like do shit already.
Mm-hmm. The further away you get for like certain events that really shape characters, like
That I don't think is as big an issue.
it's not as big an issue, but I like integrations. Basically, my point. Like, I don't like the idea of the X-Men being dropped in too much of a way that doesn't quite, like, unless
Fit
they
with
just
a
write
timeline.
good enough timelines for them and, like, backstories, but I just sort of, like, they were always there and, like, that's fine. But, like, you know, like, Magneto in the Holocaust, or, like, Wolverine in the fucking... Like,
Beginning of time.
yeah, like, Wolverine since, like, he was a fucking caveman. Like, Wolverine saved with his Zug and Ugg, like, fucking hitting each other with rocks.
I think you genuinely could be like, X-Gene slows aging. That's how Magneto's alive still. And then we could de-age him, like, to a baby again, like in the comics. That'd be funny. That would not work at all, but you could do shit like that. I think you could just X-Gene it. And that's more acceptable than the one I was saying to pitch them to get them in. I feel like people would accept that more. Just that X-Gene can slow aging.
I think
Or
that,
it's
I think
different.
that's a fine easy answer, yeah.
So I think that's a non-issue for me. I don't know, bro. Fantastic Four are going to be weird, but I don't
What
know.
you said explained it is actually, yeah, I'm a bit like that. Fantastic Four, that's a bit like... Because see, realistically, like, the Fantastic Four as a superhero team don't need to have existed until you need them to.
Okay.
Because you could... I know the goal is to maybe put them in the past.
Yeah, I see what you
But
mean.
if you think about it, like, the idea of the Fantastic Four are like...
It's
They
the
have shit
family.
going on before they're superheroes. They are still, like, rich
The fam.
super scientists and shit.
The Baxter B yielding.
So, like, they could have just been in the background. Like, yeah, Dr. Reed Richards has been about doing shit because he's a fucking scientist.
Like, he's actually fucking on the cutting edge of, like, universe theory.
Literally.
Incursions and shit.
What does Ben Grimm do again?
I don't actually know, bro. Is he not just, like, his mate that was in flight school? And, like, that's about it, really. An astronaut guy?
And then is Johnny there because he's just Sue's brother?
Potentially.
So
Just
it's really
cool
just
kid.
Sue and Reed.
Just Sue and Reed.
And they're two cool friends.
Ben's, like, smart.
Is he?
I think he's genuinely, like, a pilot or, like, an astronaut pilot, something like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about Johnny. He's just a fuckboy.
He, like, flew the ship to the negative zone.
But he, like, bangs that one Inhuman. I can't remember her name. They get married or something.
Who, Ben or Johnny?
Johnny. Ben's in love with that blind girl.
So he is.
He's Jewish.
He is. Actually, I knew that, yeah.
He is.
My notable alias of Ben Grimm, the thing, Blackbeard the pirate.
FR? One
yeah,
Piece?
skilled pilot, street fighter, unarmed combatant.
There you go.
I can't believe that.
Known enemy of the Hulk. Jokes.
Everyone's a no enemy of the fucking Hulk.
Man, even the Hulk.
Especially the Hulk, surely.
Damn, bro.
We have nothing left to fear but fear itself, and also the big green man.
The big green man.
That
Well,
lives
punch
inside
you.
me and gets anger.
Arrgh.
Wait, we're back to a weird spot. But like, I don't
Yes.
know. I'm sort of like, I'm positively curious. I want to see what the Marvels gets up to.
Sure, man. I mean, I'm going into it with an open mind.
No, you're not. You're going into like, I fucking hate Brie Larson.
No, I know that I hate Brie Larson, that, like, if this is a last, like, I hope it's a good send-off.
I
I don't think it will be a last. I think she'll probably get Secret Wars in her.
I'm just,
That's
yeah,
it.
I hope she shows up for Secret Wars.
But I would like her to pass the torch. That'd be very nice.
I'm excited to go and watch Iman Vellani on my screens.
Me too.
On a movie screen.
Big fan. Let's go. Hope she slays. We know she will.
You need to watch Loki.
I need to watch
Why
Loki
have you not watched Loki?
because I just haven't, bro. Do you know what? Like, I just
You were
haven't
saying
had,
earlier,
like...
is it literally just like you're still in enough of a post-Secret Invasion slump where you're like...
I don't think it's that. I just haven't, like, went, like, I need to watch that.
Right.
I need to watch that. And stuff have happened in it that I probably need to have seen. But,
yeah,
like,
bro, I'd say you need to watch that.
Bro, like, spaghettification. I've seen some spaghettification. Don't really know what's happening there.
Bro, it's
Things.
fucked
Miss
up.
Minutes is, like, evil now or something. I don't know. She's being sus. Potentially.
Oh, she is sus as hell, to be fair.
Sus AF. What's his name? Mobius got his dream. Cool. Man surfing or whatever. Don't know about that. Don't know what's happening there.
Man surfing or something.
Fun fact.
Surfing
Mobius is based on Mark Grimwald, the Marvel writer,
He is, isn't
because he was like an encyclopedia of knowledge for the Marvel Universe. There you go. Fun fact.
Fucking love that, bro. You get no idea.
Man just knew everything.
I love the TVA shit, you know what I mean?
TVA, bro.
The comics TV are fun.
Aye.
I like what they
I
did in
need
the
to watch
comics.
it. I seen a screenshot on Facebook. I'm not sure if it's real. It's from Thor 1, and it looks like a Miss Minutes on Jane Foster's t-shirt, but it's like a smiley face sun, but it looks close enough to Miss Minutes.
Well, I saw a thing that was like
I don't know what that means.
Quantumania. There's a bit where Ant-Man's not where Kang's on one of his computers,
Yeah.
and it's literally a big circle computer with his two hands, and
Oh,
again it's like a Miss Minute smiley face.
bro, she's always been here.
But I know I worry like
She's sus. I need to watch it because I'll
You
know
need to watch it.
know if she's sus when I watch it.
aye. She's got a whole thing going on, bro. It's weird.
My God.
Loki season 2 does contain the most not visually depicted, but the most graphic violence in the MCU. One of the most deeply horrifying, unsettling moments in the entire MCU. Just true violent horror.
Pog.
So that's cool.
Episode 1, minute 1. Jokes. It's not
straight out the gate.
Literally start.
Bro, wake up. We're here.
We're here.
But it's been really good. I just hope it sticks the landing in terms of again with relevancy in that. I'm not saying it feels like it could be relevant, but that's why I'm worried they might
get in a season 3. Do you think it's
I don't think so. I believe I heard them literally saying they always had a 2-season plan.
Loki's not in a thing anymore until the movies. Is that what we're thinking?
I don't even know when Loki will show back up.
But he's doing things.
But then apparently the TV is going to be in Deadpool 3, so I don't know, maybe we could just walk out of nowhere.
Man, Loki, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman on the screen together would be a vibe, I think.
My God.
Interesting.
Chuck in someone else. Chuck in fucking Benedict Cumberbatch. But not Doctor Strange.
Sherlock?
Yeah. I was just thinking the actor Benedict Cumberbatch, but yeah, Sherlock.
The actor known as Benedict Cumberbatch.
Henry Cavill, get him in finally.
Get him in. Captain Britain. If you don't, we riot. He is my Tom Cruise Iron Man.
I feel like we really are past do a Captain Britain thing. I guess there's no
I just
rush.
don't think we're getting it till we get the X-Men. Because it just makes sense for him to be involved there.
Bro, imagine when we get past Secret Wars and they're like, right,
Excalibur.
Now we're doing X-Men, but then we're doing Excalibur and what's every X-Men adjacent thing that they could throw at the wall.
We've got the New Mutants, we've got X Factor, we've got Fallen Angels if we want, we've got the Marauders now we could do, I guess. We've got X-Force.
We're basically already there.
Generation X. Fucking man, we've got so many, bro.
Generation X?
That's Chamber and stuff.
Ugh.
That's when Jubilee's fucking about in it. I don't know what she does, but she's fucking about in it.
Action figure of that character. I don't know who that character is.
Bro, me neither. I've not read it, but it exists. It's real.
How new is that? Is that
No, that's 90s. That's digital art era.
Okay.
Colours, man. Colours, computer art. Shit you hate. Shit you genuinely hate.
I don't hate computer art. I just think it's
You hate the pouches before the computer art, and then the little weird bit in between it. I don't know. That's when you don't like it.
The pouches?
Yeah, the pouches.
Liefeld
era pouches.
I hate the pouches on a conceptual designer. I think any normal person could look at them and go, that's ludicrous.
Man does not need that many pouches.
But they're beautiful for nostalgia. They're such an icon. They're an aesthetic marker.
I agree.
I don't like the way Liefeld draws people. That's not iconic to me. That's just weird.
Man,
that one picture of fucking Captain America where it's a triangle.
I think they've redone it recently for something.
They did. They redone it as Sam doing that for one of your favourites.
Based.
I think it was actually Liefeld who did it as well.
Literally so based.
I'm okay, that's a funny meme, but that did suck, Rob. But
bro,
I'm glad you're aware of it now at least.
Okay, yeah, you can make fun of it. Okay,
we're self-aware now.
I guess, man. I don't know. There's so many X-Men shit you could do. There's too much, to be honest. They'll probably fuck it, and it'll be a mess.
That's why we're always asking the questions.
I live in hope that it won't be.
I don't know. I really hope they have a concept. The as you said about the whole the repeated references that I'm maybe it's just hey, you guys should set this all up beforehand.
Yeah,
that would be really interesting. I just would like to hope they have a sort of a goal in mind or a procedure. But I because then I try to get writers together to write it now. I'm they clearly don't have an idea super locked in.
I guess
there's clearly a lot of walking about and talking about left to do that's not been done yet.
But that could have been that whole contractual thing when they bought Fox. They couldn't mess with it until 2024 or 5.
It's true.
I don't know if that's actually real or whatever.
Suppose you don't necessarily a writer to do the lore for you.
Aye.
They could already have all the.
Could have a blueprint already.
Aye, a blueprint and all the lore ready, and right now you guys just put a script on this and we'll pitch your ideas.
We'll see.
Do a fucking 10-minute power hour and then we'll all get you in and see what you all wrote about the same scene.
Damn, man. Bro, the cast.
The cast,
man.
The X-Men.
Did you see Jeremy Allen White pitched in today?
Aye, but
in an interview,
he basically said he was getting interviewed for a Marvel-like thing.
Yes.
And he thinks he was a dick about it.
Aye, but I get what he's saying. He's basically saying why would I do it? And they're fuck you, we don't need you. And he's cool, fine. I'm alright, based, fair. don't need to do this
I
right
love
now, bro.
that. Yeah, like he's been told off, and he's like, you know what? Yeah,
I genuinely at some point he'll be so big that they would need him more than he needs him,
yeah.
and he's on that track. So I don't doubt that like doing that now makes sense.
I feel that actually. Who could they have him? Like what for? What purpose?
Man, they could have so many, bro. Guy looks so fucking shredded for the Iron Claw. Holy shit, bro. I didn't know muscles could look like that.
I need to watch the trailer for that. Is
Bro,
it
Zac
trailer?
Efron looks like he could twist my head off like a screw.
Who is that?
Zac Efron.
The Iron Claw.
It's like brothers that like wrestle, like WWE wrestle. It looks insane.
Who is it though? Do we know?
I don't know. It's just like a family.
No, who's directing it? Like,
Oh,
who's
did I
making
have
it?
no idea. No, say 24 though. So
Oh, okay,
you know
well,
it's got some
okay,
class in it, but it looks insane.
Sorry, I should have used my words better there. I can't just keep going, who is that, Graeme?
It's okay, bro.
Zac Efron, like,
We know him.
who is Zac Efron?
Who is he?
Let's talk about High School Musical.
Bro, it looks insane. Like, oh my days.
I'm like,
Who could Jeremy Allen White play?
he kind
So
of looks like
many.
the guy who played Havoc in the X-Men movies.
A little bit. I get what you're saying.
Not that he looks like him visually, just more like he looks like he has that energy about him. Like,
It could be. I think he's a bit short for it, but I get what you're saying. I feel like he's got pure Wolverine energy. Look, the bear is just Wolverine energy. Genuinely,
bro,
it's
what
fire.
if Hugh Jackman's just Wolverine forever now?
Bro, fuck, I wouldn't even care. Like, he's best. I love it. He's gonna come out as gay. It's gonna destroy everyone's soul, but I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be great.
Is Wolverine like gay?
No, but Hugh Jackman's probably gay. I don't know, man. I think he's pretty gay.
By what logic?
He's getting a divorce now.
Wait,
That's what it means. It means he's gay.
bro, I think it just means that his wife saw the Rick and Morty episode.
Maybe, I don't know.
Hugh Jackman's getting a divorce, he must be gay.
Must be gay. Finally, he can tell his truth.
Like the idea of the wife will leave the house and been like, yeah, bitch Ryan
Like,
Reynolds.
damn.
That homewrecker Ryan Reynolds.
No, he's fucking Jake Gyllenhaal. Come on, bro.
Why is he fucking Jake Gyllenhaal?
Because those two have vibes, and Ryan Reynolds always left out. See, that's the meme. You see, you get it.
It's the meme, I hear that one.
Ewan is so fucking lost right now.
I'm not that I'm lost, I'm just like conceiving of these situations taking place. Like,
Bro.
yeah, I suppose you're right. There is that one picture where Ryan gets left out, but I'm like,
Bro, what does
Like,
that mean?
Hugh Jackman's divorcing his wife to have sex with
Jake Gyllenhaal,
and I was
who's
you said
probably
Jake
straight.
Gyllenhaal. You said Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm like, is this like a Taylor Swift thing? Because I don't get Taylor Swift lore.
It's not a Taylor Swift thing. Although Hugh Jackman was seen at a Kansas City Chiefs game with Taylor Swift, Sean Levy, and Ryan Reynolds, and Blake Lively.
Sean Levy,
Yeah.
like the director.
Aye.
God, he said that stupid shit about Star Wars.
Yeah. What did they say about Star Wars? I love Star Wars. I'm going to make a movie. Cool.
He
Bye.
was like, I'm gonna. Was it Sean Levy or was it Guy Ritchie?
It was definitely Sean Levy. I don't think Gary's ever seen a Star Wars movie. I mean, he probably has, let's be honest. But
There was someone. I don't think it was. They were working on Star Wars when they said this, but they were like, "Oh, I
man,
need to like."
everyone has worked on Star Wars.
They were like, we should like just like reboot them and like fucking recast everyone and just start again for the fucking originals.
Oh, you're right. Someone did say that.
It was stupid.
Who the fuck was
Like,
it,
shut
man?
up, stop talking.
Oh,
It wasn't
shit.
Sean Levy.
No, it wasn't him.
What was he? Who's he been saying? He said,
Kathleen Kennedy said, I went to Sean Levy. Oh, it was Sean Levy saying that. Kathleen Kennedy came to me and said, I want like a Sean Levy movie. I want like your
aye.
vision. And
I
then
remember
that
that.
Star Wars. Fine vibes.
I was gonna say like yeah.
Fun movie. No doubt.
I can't remember all of Sean Levy's contributions, but you know I liked. He was he Free Guy and
Yep.
fucking
Real Steel.
the Adam Project.
The
He was
Adam
Real
Project.
Steel.
He's Real Steel. Starring Hugh
Fuck.
Jackman. Oh my god. The connections, they're there.
Oh my god, he was Real Steel. That's like 10 points in my book. I've never even seen Real Steel, but it's just like God bless it. You know what I mean?
The Rock'em Sock'em Robot movie.
Holy
Basically.
shit! Is he got the Rock'em?
No, that is basically Real Steel.
Oh right, yeah. No, J.J. Abrams is a Rocket Socket Robot movie.
My god.
I didn't even speak words there.
That's
I
a
just-
real movie.
Yeah, like Mattel.
Man, the
was
Barbie
like,
movie done things to
it's like
people,
the
man.
Barbie movie and the Barney the dinosaurs are getting a Daniel Kaluuya 24 hang.
That's weird, aye.
Rocket Socket Robots. J.J. Abrams is doing a Hot Wheels movie.
I mean, let's go. Gran Turismo, a real story, true story movie.
It's based on a true story. The Barbie movie has absolutely destroyed culture.
It actually has, but in like a funny haha way.
What does Martin Scorsese
Bro.
think of that?
Hold up. Have you seen the trailer for the new Literally Me movie? The new Ryan Gosling just dropped The Con Man. Is it The Con Man? The Stunt Man?
It might be this.
Bro.
I never did watch the trailer for that.
My-
Just
bro.
'cause I didn't really get it.
There is one scene in this trailer, it's literally me. Because Ryan Gosling is literally me.
That's fucked and hilarious.
Bro.
I-
Peak film.
I need to. I'll peep this trailer because, like, I mean, anything he's in, I'm like, oh, Ryan Gosling's in this. Like,
Literally
That must be
generational
a-
talent.
I thought,
Should win an Oscar for every performance he's ever done in his life.
bro, is he ever won an Oscar?
No. I mean, he's been in films that have won an Oscar. La La Land. But that's it, man. They need to make the Nice Guys 2 already as well.
Pick the Nice Guys
They
2.
need to do that.
I need to watch the Nice Guys 1.
Oh, man. So good. Russell Crowe. What a performance.
Oh, I even that. So the Nice Guys 1, the one where he goes to the bar and he's like, I'm not drinking, like, it's free drinks. And
Bro. Yes. Natasha showed me this one, and it's that clip. It's like, as soon as he says free drinks and he looks at him, it starts playing the Drive.
Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starts playing Kavinsky. This is peak.
Oh wow, hang on. Shigeru Miyamoto has actually been like, hi, I've been working with Avi Arad on this fucking live action Zelda movie.
Bro,
It's real.
I love this so much.
It's real and I'm being serious.
I can't wait for the toys.
The toys.
Avi Arad's big on merch and toys, bro.
Bro, remember
We know this.
the original live action Mario movies? That's like
Peak.
what I'm getting the vibe of this.
No,
Like weird merch. I don't think I was
We've
bad at that,
learned.
don't get me wrong.
we've learned from the mistakes.
Plus that movie was actually good. I've watched that movie. The live action Mario. Unironically, I think it was good. It was good in the same way that like Southland Tales was good.
Bro, I think you retweeted this. I seen like a article.
You
I've
retweeted it.
favorited it. I've not read it yet.
I looked at you. I didn't read it because it was quite a lot of dialogue, but it looked quite interesting.
It was some sort of like seeing Southland Tales now, basically.
Yeah,
Like,
the guy was like,
reviewing it through a different
I
lens.
think it was pure like I'm not talking about it in this per se, and I read the start of it, and he was very much just on like he was looking at something I'm interested in, which is like critics are kind of like losing it these days, like Rotten Tomatoes.
Bro, Rotten Tomatoes has lost it. It's been lost it for a while. I looked at The Cat in the Hat today because I was wanting to watch it. Man got a 10% on Rotten Tomatoes. That movie is like peak fiction.
The Cat in the Hat's not 10%.
Literally. What an amazing film. I can't believe they done this to my
a lot
boy.
of people are pure like this guy was pure like, we're all about like writing in certain ways, and we're writing just to like fucking
Pick it
fill up a
apart.
fucking tomatometer,
Yes.
a digital tomato, and like
Fuck the tomatoes.
then he was talking about his own like relationship with like Southland Tales, and then how's that like changed it. It did look like fascinating. I started reading it after I saw you retweet it. I need to go back and actually read. There's just a lot. It's a big
Me
fucking
too.
article.
Yeah. I feel like I'll enjoy it though.
It seems
I'll
like
come
up
out
your
the end.
alley.
Dumber, no doubt, because that's what happens when I do things.
Well, when I saw it, I'm like, has Graeme actually like read this? Because it's like a lot of words.
Nah, man. No chance.
You come out in line, it's like me by high school, you even. I did like a film, you didn't come out and just thought, man, I can fucking conceive of films now, and I've
Bro.
conceived that films are shite.
I've conceived that shit, poo-poo. Bye.
Cinema makes me want to be dead.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go watch my anime now.
Oh god,
My Japanese
I
anime.
finished Attack on Titan, guys. It was predictably bad.
Ewan finished Attack on Titan. I'm indifferent. I want to believe that the anime only crowd are correct and it's actually peak fiction. All the way from start to finish. Ewan thinks it's peak fiction 2/3 of the way.
Yeah, bro, up till like fucking.
Up until he literally gets to the outside world.
No,
Maybe
I
a
like
bit
it
past
that. People are like season 4 non shit. I'm like, fuck that. Like it stopped being good at like
When he came
at
back
the
from the
first
outside.
like, bit of season 4 part 2.
Right.
Like the last episode's like from you 2,000 years ago.
Peak peak before that.
Like
Boom.
literally that, and
Yeah.
that episode as well that I mentioned. The last good episode is that. Like once you get to the episode called Thaw, you're just like immediately in like
It's
the
getting
weeds.
poo-poo. It's
Mm.
getting some issues apparently.
We're in the shit now.
Okay.
And I
I'm
can
yet
sit
to
and
see
explain
this.
that, but I think we'll do it in another episode. You should watch it, and then we'll
I
do
will.
an episode.
I will definitely have watched it eventually in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
In the lifetime of this podcast, I will have watched it,
Mm-hmm.
and we can have speak about it.
No, that's a goal for one point, because I've got stuff I can talk about forever. You know what I mean? I have opinions upon opinions.
And it's a good one. If you want to watch
mostly
it,
good,
if
eh?
you're listening to this and you've not seen it, I would recommend it. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, Attack on Titan's done now.
It's so fucking good.
And yeah, I even for the bits I hate, like Attack on Titan's mostly probably one of the best sort of like things you can watch. It's very good. It used to be so much better.
Man's sad about it. And you know what? It's understandable.
Man's lost his child. I've lost my beloved.
Lost my beloved.
Okay, we get anything else?
I don't know, bro.
I'm getting sleepy. Do you
Man's
see that? I'm like,
Man's EP.
well,
Damn.
I did wake up early today and I've been fine at it, and we did neck like big fucking pile of chicken before this.
Oh, so good.
It was a good eye.
No, I think we've wrapped up as much as we could. We've done a big recap of some news. Kind of divulged a bit on it.
Love to shoot the shit. You love to see it.
You know, we'll just. I think that's a good place. Aye,
Yeah.
people.
Thanks for listening, guys. Just
Yes, indeed.
one of these little sort of smashers. One of these little like, because I'm thinking these things, all these bits just mushed together. Like,
Yes.
it's good. It's traditional. That's how it is for us. Sitting in, like we
Pretty
sit in
much.
like a fucking basement in a Five Guys and just talk like this.
Literally.
We probably talked like for longer than we've talked today.
Probably.
I think we just found a nice jumping off point, and also I'm sleepy. So
There you go.
we've had long times. We've had long talks, like 2 hours minimum.
Well, yes.
But yeah, no, that was a good wee bash.
Yeah.
We will sort of reconvene soon. We've got the Marvels, as we say, coming soon.
Yup.
Loki, it's finished.
Okay. Yes.
We've got a couple of movies we want to try and sneak in, but we need to commit to that. Like
Yeah.
Colours of the Flower Moon. I really want to see Bottoms.
Bottoms. Yeah, I guess. Aye.
Bro, I'm just really into it. It just looks great. Rachel Sennott is like, after Bodies. I have to go back and watch Shiva movie. I just like trust her. Apparently it's good as well for the Americans. I've already seen it.
Fail.
Probably got other stuff as well.
Okay.
Blue Beetle's about to come out in Blu-ray. We never even went and saw that in the
Blue
cinema.
Beetle. There's definitely other films that are out. Five Nights at Freddy's. FNAF.
Five Nights at Freddy's. I didn't even mention that other than
Actually, the best movie.
other than weirdly at the start. That's like fascinating. Me and Rebecca even talked about like seeing it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I just don't think I can take jump scares.
Aye.
But like,
Mark saw it, and he was like,
What did he?
the jump scares are standard jump scares,
Oh,
so
that's
you
proper
just
jump
would not
scares.
enjoy it at all.
aye. It's weird. I don't know if that one I'd be able to take more because I'm like would be there for like, oh shit, that's fucking like Freddy Fazbear. Like
That's the memes.
that's the guy for fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. That's the purple guy.
What if you like looked at it through the lens of like, oh man, see these human characters, they're fucking shit, I hate them, and you're like, oh, I can't wait for Freddy to fuck these guys up. Do you think that would like get you there?
Oh man, that's like weirdly yeah.
Like Chucky's actually the hero, so
like
it's
Freddy
fine.
would pop up the screen. I'm like, it's fine. He's not killing me. He's killing these guys. And these guys suck ass.
Literally, like Josh Hutcherson, why are you in this movie again? Like, oh my god.
I've been seeing people talk about it who are like fans of the movie and that. It's just a fascinating concept and delivery.
It's mad that there's like at least 2 more.
I know, bro. You have to keep going with
You
it, to be
can't
fair.
stop it. It's happening.
There's like the Five Nights at Freddy's story has like what could be considered like a couple of solid endpoints IMO.
Right.
Like a couple of, like there's like 3 for example. The ending of 3 I think is like, and if that's
like,
how
we
they
could
ended the
end it.
movies, it's like yeah, you could wrap up and leave it there.
Fairs.
They like to always hang on it a bit, and like sometimes they like pure reference other stuff. It's a whole fucking franchise.
Damn man. Blumhouse out here making loads of money.
They're making fucking money on it. I like
Man.
actual dollars on it.
Horror movies, it's just the bread and butter. It just saves us every time.
No, well, it's what do we call it? It's like good. I think
Yeah.
like to see them do it, like because whether it's like actually properly good, or if it's just like decent at minimum and it's costing off people liking it. It was like even with the animatronics, it wasn't that expensive to make, and
Aye.
apparently they're already like fucking
Man,
hoovering up their budget back.
Well, you know horror movies yourself. Even if you don't like watch a lot of them, it's just like that core audience, man.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter if it's good or bad. They're seeing it.
They're always there for it. And then Five Nights at Freddy's comes along with like the Five Nights at Freddy's crowd. Like
Exactly.
fucking people like me on Twitter are like fucking autistic people who like have nothing better to do. And like, man, do you know what I love more than anything? Five Nights at Freddy's.
Bro, my literal 11-year-old niece is like, I want to see this film so badly.
Me too, guys,
Like,
but my
you
thing's
can't.
Lego. Don't worry.
There you go.
Because you can't go see FNAF Freddy's.
Fuck,
You
you
will
just
get
can't,
frightened,
bro.
scared.
Literally. And she's like, I've played all the games, so I know what's happening already.
Because she could probably go see it in my place. Then she'd go
I
a bit than I did.
understand the lore. And I'm like, what? Explain.
Bro, I understand a little bit. That's like fucking insane. That's like a deep, boundless claim.
Damn,
There's
bro.
too much lore in that.
Endless Ocean, Cloaked in a Boundless Sky.
My
My
God.
god. Xenoblade.
I was gonna ask
Bro,
what that was
Xenoblade 3 DLC came out this year. I forgot that. Damn.
from. It did, aye.
Fuck. Pog.
Bro, pre-orders went live on like Japanese Amazons for the Kingdom Hearts Sora amiibo. So I
Oh
got,
my
like, fucking,
god.
got, like, fucking
Kingdom
lock that one
Hearts.
in.
What's the game? The mobile game?
The one that's coming, that might actually be existing.
That's
coming soon.
absolutely canon, and you must play it or you will not understand anything.
Well, that's
Potentially.
complicated because the
Potentially.
Kingdom Hearts Union Cross was the one that was like a lot of fucking story that they finished,
Yes.
and then they're actually awake again. The Twitter accounts are back and like, hey, look, they're doing a Pokemon Go basically called Kingdom Hearts Missing Link.
That's what it is, that missing link.
That's like the new
Right,
one where
right,
it's
right.
like filling in gaps in the story and shit.
Oh,
So it's kind of like, oh, okay, shit, bitch, we're gonna see how this
Ewan
turns out.
is awake. He is awake for this.
Derek Connolly is set to write the script for a live-action Legend of Zelda movie.
Who the fuck is that?
It's fucking Derek Connolly. Previously wrote Jurassic World,
Oh, the good one?
Detective Pikachu.
I mean, the third picture's nice.
It's not too bad, no.
The first Jurassic World was good if it's the first one.
As long as Link like doesn't talk in the movie, or I don't know. Do you think it would be
Do you
weird
know
if
what?
Link
If he doesn't speak, that's fine. I actually had an idea for this. I think I told Natasha once. It was like, I'd love for someone to do like a silent movie, basically, right? And I think the perfect like IP, if you're gonna do an IP, is Metal Gear, right?
Okay.
Now, I know it's sad if you didn't have like Snake's voice, because Snake's got such an iconic voice. But if you'd done like but that's just why I actually think it works better as like an episode of a TV show. So do like the guy just doesn't speak for like 50 minutes, and he's on like a secret mission or something, and that's the episode. And you do like this super like intense, tense setup. So he's got like a clock he's working under or something like that. He's got a mission to accomplish. I think that'll be sick as fuck.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you do it for Legend of Zelda. Chris Pratt, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what you have me.
I mean, maybe they could have talked. He's talked in the past, so it's not. I
He
guess
screams. He has.
he has, and some of the old shitty CGI games has like full voice.
Yeah, you can't do that. But I get what you're saying.
I really wonder what
He's probably going to talk. He's probably going to talk. Yeah, come on.
I think it's not an inherent loss. It's just as long as he doesn't look too weird.
Yeah.
But it's good live action, like a guy.
I actually would like them to cast Japanese for that. Like,
Okay.
we're going like full, like true to the Japanese Nintendo origins here, and cast like a really cool Japanese actor to be Link. I don't think that will happen, but I like it.
I was gonna say it's get unfortunately too low.
We're getting whitewashed by Avi Arad right here.
Movies like fucking only just been announced, and Avi Arad's already fucked us.
Genuinely, come on. Get Kojima to direct it. Come on, what you
Kojima.
fucking cowards.
Bro, he's too busy doing like the Death Stranding movie.
I know. He's busy. He's got his own shit going on.
He's
The
not good
S2.
at it. Can you imagine he's like fucking directed like the Zelda movie on top
Oh,
of that?
bro. Also, one of the Silent Hill games got like a trailer, but it's not. It's like a shitty mobile game.
Yeah.
It's a fucking shitty choose your own adventure mobile game.
It's like you have to like earn fucking like the right to like go the story, and there's like season passes and
Bro.
shit. It just looks like the worst fucking game ever.
Just when you thought Konami could get a dub, they continue to get ill.
And they're like, why don't we just fuck all up at the end here? We know people were excited, but we could just ruin it.
Genuinely, I mean, 2 might still be good. We'll fucking doubt it,
Two remake,
but we'll see.
I'm now doubting it as well. I know I was like, I've talked to, or at least seen about things like, they
Aye.
cut down the clouds and shit, and I'm like, I don't know how that actually. What's I gonna see?
I mean, if it works correctly for the atmosphere, I'm fine with it. But like, I don't know how they're going to do it. But if you can get your Silent Hill fix in a multitude of different ways these days, so you don't have to rely on Konami for it.
Yeah, you don't have to trust that fucking company.
Literally.
Oh,
Bro. I mean, I don't know.
Don't know much, do you?
I fucking don't, man. Head empty, no thoughts.
No, I don't know much either. No, there's a lot of stuff to keep an eye on here.
There's a lot, man.
Everything's fucked me up. I'm like, what the fuck?
That is kind of
man?
wild. That's like a bomb out of nowhere. Like, we're not expecting that.
Like, congratulations, Sony are doing a Legend of Zelda live action movie.
I need like someone to explain that to me. How Sony have got that.
How did Sony get the rights for that?
Why is it not like? I mean, it couldn't be Illumination because they've never done live action. I don't think that makes sense. But why is it not animated? But again, if you're gonna do live action, it would be Zelda, I guess.
Maybe they don't want to like proper run
And I
themselves
didn't
into like a.
I didn't hear like a bidding war. Like Tomb Raider had a fucking bidding war
It's
for the rights
true.
in that. So like, I don't know what Zelda surely would have a bidding war.
You think they're really the most popular?
I don't know, man. We'll circle back to it.
Okay, so we'll keep fucking updated on it. It'll pop back up in future episodes.
I will watch that with a hawk. Literally, man. Like, that's a weird one. That's odd.
I don't know, I like the Mario movie. I know it's definitely just definitely different people,
Loved
but
it, aye.
like maybe they can do it once, maybe they can do it again. Let's hope and pray.
I hope so. Well, I hope Lightning Strikes twice for that, and like Mario 2 is just mid, probably.
I hate that idea.
Mario 2 looks good as well, so.
Because like Sonic,
It's in good position.
after Sonic 1 it was really good. Like Sonic 2 was like really good.
Oh, damn, bro.
I like to see like the
Bro,
Knuckles
are
show and
video
all that,
game
like,
adaptations eating right now?
there's
is
quite
that what
up
we're
there,
saying?
right?
Fallout's definitely banging. Like, we know that's got to bang.
That's hopefully going to be quite good,
How
yeah.
could that
I'm
not
really
bang
keen
at
on
this point?
that.
Come on.
I appreciate your hope and your love and your energy. I just don't want to risk it saying like, hey, that's
Nah,
going to be
man.
definitely good, but No,
Fallout
it's very keen.
as a like IP needs a win, because
I
76
guess,
for
yeah.
all it's good that it's done
Yeah, for
retroactively.
76 on its like growing journey, it is like still like a rough one. It
Exactly.
has like connotations.
Yes.
Do you know what's interesting? I'm there. That's their 5th birthday like this week.
Still
next week.
going, man.
Yep, 5 years of that shit.
Still got a few more things to go before we fully cut us off.
We're gonna go to fucking No Joysy before then.
No joysy.
But no,
Okay.
we're doing that. I might have to do that later or tomorrow. Take part in the fucking birthday celebrations for like treats,
Oh my.
prizes,
Prizes.
or free things.
Oh.
Gather them up.
See, man, that's how they get them back. Free shit.
Give me free shit. Unfortunately, yes. Very easy to please.
Literally, man, we just have monkey brains at the end of the day.
God,
Like,
we
holy
do.
shit.
I have such a monkey brain going on. Yeah, it's unreal.
Bro, I
Django keys it, man. I fall for it every time.
literally like, put food in front of me.
Food's not
I
a good
will
one.
find it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh fucking hell! I think we've worked it.
We've worked
I
it,
know
guys.
we were trying to stop earlier and we just went right back into
We just
it.
kept flowing. I'm sorry.
No, bro, the funky flow's always there. It's great. I love talking to you.
True. I'll talk to you too.
That's what we do this for.
Yeah.
Based.
Base people. Okay.
Guys, thank you for joining us.
Yes, we'll love you and leave you here.
Love you and leave you. We'll see you in the next one.
Hopefully.
And yeah, have a good day, guys. Have a good night.
Yes.
I don't know what to say. It's night for us, so it's like have a good night, but like
It's night for them.
just might not be
Good.
listening to it tonight.
Have a good morning, afternoon, night.
Have a
whenever
good
you're
one.
listening to this.
Have a good one. Whatever it is, have a good
Yes.
one of them.
Have a good one of them.
Have a good one, guys.
And we'll catch you in the next one.
Catching the flippity flop.
Bye.
Bye.
Scenes is a fan created podcast. We have no affiliation with any of the brand studios or properties mentioned. All views are our own.
Produced and edited by my partner, Rebecca. Music is provided by Epidemic Sound, and the cover artwork was commissioned by Rhiannon Cargo on Twitter or Instagram.